anything. Just a heads up too, there is some fan art in the slideshow that does contain spoilers.
Oh,
so
so don't watch.
Yeah, so just a heads up on that. There's some really awesome art, but Zito can see it because Zito is.
I know
special
exactly
child.
which one you're talking about. It is
It's
sick, but yeah,
really
it is
good.
omega spoilers.
It is omega spoilers, but it's super good looking.
Well, la-di-da,
Very
Mr.
unhappy
Fate
about
touched.
this, then.
I get to see all the cool shit, man.
I will
Guys,
just be Mr. Grump over here in the corner.
For real.
Gaius truly is built different.
They never treated me like this at my old school.
Also, why am I getting a basketball ad? Who am I, Bosco?
Got him.
Yeah. Why not?
We're
We're the Bosco Tears. You can be one too. Because saying go Bulls is the thing to do.
I was gonna say something very similar to that. Oh, I still have to go to California again so I can meet everyone.
I have to go to California, period.
You can
Actually,
just
that's not
drive
true.
for 15 minutes and meet me.
I was about to say that's not true. I've been to California. I've been to San Diego for Comic-Con, and then I've been to San Francisco for school, and God, it sucked.
Which did you prefer? San Diego or San Francisco?
Well,
there is a right answer.
I preferred the coastline of San Diego. I'm sorry, I preferred the coastline of San Francisco because it was the longest I've been down there. However, I did enjoy San Diego, but the problem is I've only been to San Diego for 72 hours.
But Mark,
yes,
is it Friday in California?
No.
Someone laugh, please.
I understand the reference, Gaijin.
Thank you, Monty.
It's okay, Gaijin. I got
It's not anywhere close to Friday.
Also, we're at a level 4 hype train.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Monty, how come you get to have a funny whistle and we can't?
You get a funny whistle for a little bit, and then the whistles go away, including mine. All right.
Well, if you're going,
but if you use a soundboard, I will point my finger at you and explode you into dust.
Oh
Gotcha.
shit! I'm gonna
so
get
I'm
Manhattaned.
Yeah, and
So
then
I'm just
Monty
getting bullied
pulls
today,
out her
is it?
prop gun and says, "No."
Yeah, Zito
So-
gets like multiple real life
I
practical
could get my
effects.
flute and play a diddle.
Gotcha. So I'm just
No
being
diddling
bullied
on
today.
stream.
I'm just
Whoa.
Someone clip
targeted,
that! Whoa!
targeted harassment my way just because I've got the soundboard.
I'm gonna
Shut up.
This is
go rescue my
Connor?
clarinet from
Connor,
storage.
you shut the hell up. You have a didgeridoo.
First I
need a
get
soundboard.
yelled at for playing while I'm sick. Now I'm getting yelled at
Yell
for a
at
soundboard.
you.
I'm getting yelled at for a soundboard that I haven't used in years at this
Hey,
point.
Connor, do me a favor. Specifically play your didgeridoo while you're sick. I just want to hear the mucus flow through the instrument. I feel like that could really bring something to the music.
It's okay. Connor, would you like me to level the playing field and play one of my soundboard clips so she can get mad at me?
No.
Just-
We don't
just
need
a
another
gooey-
victim.
It's just a gooey wooden tube.
I mean, all I have to do is just leave the call.
It sounded like the
Oh my god!
It sounded like the wet part.
You know what?
The,
D&D is silly. We should stop. Bye, everybody.
the goo tube, or as I like to call it, the pipe.
Yes, yes.
I'm already crying.
I'm happy to come back to the pipe anytime.
I'm surprised
Wait,
the
don't take
clown
that
horn
out of
hasn't been
context.
banned yet. Someone says in chat. Well,
Well,
see, the thing is that Monty has to come over here all the way to the East Coast and stop me. So,
Gross.
so unfortunately, that means that continues.
The clown
Well.
agenda.
Oh my lord.
before we get into any more clown shenanigans and people confuse us for a different D&D live stream show, welcome to the Unexpectables.
Oh.
We're back at episode 80, everybody.
Let's go.
Hot damn.
Round of applause for episode 80.
Give it up
80
for
more episodes
episode
around.
80.
20 more
80
episodes before
sessions
the
around
beach
Alton.
episode.
I'll
Yeah,
call
Monty,
Mom
can
to wear.
we please have a beach episode at episode 100, please?
Well, listen,
Just
I
not
can't.
in Martorello because it rains there.
Oh my god. We'll figure it out, okay? Relax.
Excellent.
We'll have a
Excellent,
picnic
excellent.
episode where you guys have a picnic with all your NPCs at the castle.
Hooray.
All 5 of them.
It's more than 5.
Oh, you're right. There's 6.
There's Lynn, Oberth, and Gherkin. Glean. Empty, the Outsider.
There's also our pie ghost.
Well,
There's
Goyle.
yeah.
Empty and the Outsider are
Goyle
not at
as
the castle
well.
right now. So Goyle and the Pie Ghost and Ogrun.
Yeah, Ogrun as well.
So there's 7 at the castle.
And all
at
the
moment.
skeletons from the town over.
And their chalkboards.
So
Skeleton party.
more than half of the people at this picnic cannot eat physically.
I wonder if that toast
Well,
is still
no,
in
it's-
Ogrun.
Got it.
It's that and a half. Actually, yeah, Ogrun doesn't need to eat either.
I'm
And
starting
Glean
to
will
think
just
we shouldn't have
die.
made this a
I think he-
potluck.
I think he ate something when he was like in our group.
Yeah, and,
and
he
that-
said
it's,
that's
like,
gonna
still
be
in
in there
his stomach.
forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wanted him to have 3 temp HP. Shut up.
That shit's molded by now.
His stomach acid has the strength of water.
Oh my
Ugh.
I don't like what that means.
There's fucking mosquito larvae in there.
Okay, let's go around the horn, please. Ugh.
Let us indeed go
I always
around
thought
the
Ogrun
horn.
looked like a fruit.
Happy
Mark,
Pride
what?
Month, everybody.
A fruit. Like a
Gaijin
vegetable.
Goomba,
Sweet.
where can
I
we
can't
find you?
believe
What are
I
you up
cannot
to?
I can't believe you would say that during Pride Month.
I'm confused that Mark's saying that Ogrun looks like fruit.
Please.
You can find me at twitch.tv/GaijinGoob every Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 p.m. US Central Time. Okay, so I don't know why, but I've been playing a lot of stupid old stream orc related games and people keep coming to them and I don't know why. We did Daka Squadron the other day and we had a lot of people show up to that and I don't know why because no one's ever come to that before. So thank you for coming to that. Thank you for coming to the Skag and Frag night the other night with Quake 2. That's always a good time. There is a game called Rolling Hills, completely going back to original brand. But you get to play as an adorable little robot who makes sushi, and you manage a little shop, and I really want to play that on stream, because I got a key for it.
Oh my god.
I know, Monty, I thought of you, because you have a little screen face.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Rolling Hills, so I want to do that sometime this weekend. Take a break from the orkiness, go reject Orky for a little bit, go back to Weeb.
Return to Nippon.
Return to Nippon. And yeah, as soon as freaking Speed Freaks comes out, I'm gonna be on that. I'm also at some point gonna have a special stream because my boy Gear Guts, who designs a lot of like original and proxy models for a bunch of different tabletop games, wants me and another streamer in to basically talk shop about ideas for new stuff. So if you ever wanted to get your 2 cents in on designing Green Boys, that would be the best time to do it. Aside from that, speaking Green Boys, I have a long finished video done. I'm waiting for my sponsor to give me the okay, and it will go live ASAP. So in the next couple of days, gonna release my very first Is It Okay video, and we're gonna have an anti-review from an orc about the World War II Tiger tank, and it sounds as stupid, or it is as stupid as it sounds, and you're going to love it. Because again, it's an anti-review, which I want to get in with that ASAP, because regular critique is
The
dead.
Shadow the Hedgehog of reviews.
It really is, except more hilarious. So like it's more like the Knuckles, Zito.
Oh, good.
That's me.
Excellent. Up next, we've got Mark Allen Jr. Where can they find you? What are you up to?
You can find me perusing IMDb and discovering that one of the tallest people I've ever seen on film, Noah Emmerich, is 3/4 of an inch shorter than me. But when you're not finding me there, you can find me on Twitter and Blue Sky at Mark Allen Jr., here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming, and you can follow me where I post stuff on TikTok sometimes at Mark Allen Jr. VA. And follow Bunny on Instagram at Chonk for Life. I don't know how long that account is going to remain because I have not been using it. So if you're really that interested in Bunny continuing to have a TikTok, let me know. I've been hella busy. As you might have noticed, streams have been like basically non-existent. Tomorrow, however, I have a fairly free evening. So in the evening, we're finally, I mean it this time, for realsies, going to play Mirror's Edge for my annual playthrough of Mirror's Edge.
Ooh.
So tomorrow night, I'm aiming for a 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time start time. We'll see if we can finish in under 4 hours. Sometimes I can do it. We'll see how tomorrow goes. It's been a year since I played it, so maybe I don't remember how. We'll find out. 3-hour music challenge stream will return on Sunday, 3 p.m. Central. I spin a genre wheel. We have 3 hours to make a piece of music. The last time I did this, we got viewer's choice. So everyone got to vote on what I made, and I ended up making a, oh gosh, my brain. It's like cyberpunk music, but not. I can't remember.
Cyberpunk?
Yeah, but it's not cyberpunk. That's not the name
Synthwave?
of the song.
Synthwave?
Soundwave.
Is it synthwave?
Synthwave.
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 I'm
Soundwave
Soundwave. You're thinking of
Soundwave
synthwave.
is the transformer. I'm done. Come check out the music stream on Sunday. That's it for me. Oh, wait, sorry, one last thing. The Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple, The Attack of Darkness, Blu-rays are out. Go check them out. They're at the Crunchyroll store. I got to help direct on that. I was co-director with my friend Marissa Lenti. The two of us worked really hard at bringing the original charm of the show back, as much of the legacy cast as we could. It's a great time. So go check it out and get your copy at the Crunchyroll store. That's it for me for real.
Right on. Up next, we've got Zito. Where can they find you, and what are you up to?
7 weeks later, I'm fucking back, baby, at twitch.tv/Zito. I have so much shit to catch up on. I have a bunch of games I said I was going to play, and then I got sick. Yeah, I lived. Pneumonia followed by a hiatal hernia. But I'm fucking back. And one of these days, like, tomorrow is going to be cards, because obviously it's tradition at this point. And also, speaking of cards, a massive thank you to everyone who donated to getting the first, like, character pack done. All the characters have been set in stone, so now we officially have 8. And now I actually, like, either after tomorrow or, like, sometime this weekend, I actually have to, like, write down all the characters' voice lines and start doing giving out auditions to people, because they're all getting brand new voiceover because of viewers like you. Beyond that, VR stream is in order at some point, because those always generate a lot of people showing up just to dick around in VR chat world games. Like, I don't understand how freeze tag is so fucking popular, but apparently it really is. So that'll be happening again with the community. Beyond that, other games I have going on, well, other things I have going on is commission work to make up some cash. I'm now no longer in the red, which is really nice. So, like, this will just be like dicking around with money. So that means more artwork, more commission stuff for all the projects I'm working on. More Rabbit and Steel gameplay, because that game is one of the games of 2024 that has eclipsed my free time. I still need to finish You Are Peter shorts on stream, and at some point I need to figure out how to get a Jabroni Brawl dedicated server going. And that's me.
Awesome. Up next, we got Monty Glue. Where can they find you? What are you up to?
Hi. Thank you. I would like to thank everybody for having a nice birthday yesterday. It was very low key, but it was also very fun. You can find me at Monty Glue on Twitter. You can find me at twitch.tv/Monty Glue. You can also find me Monty Glue on Blue Sky, Monty Glue on YouTube as well. A lot coming up this week. Tomorrow will hopefully be some more Dungeons of the Mad Mage. We had a very, very low-key shopping episode last session, so now we're back to actually, dungeon crawling once again. They're currently on a really, really super cool floor, which I'm very excited for. And then on Friday, huge thing. We are now in Heavensward for Final Fantasy 14. So we have finished A Realm Reborn, which was like a long time running, and now we're into Heavensward. If you haven't caught it yet, I released the trailer for Heavensward on my YouTube and also on Twitter. Put a lot of work and love into it. If you don't want to get spoiled for A Realm Reborn, don't watch it. But if you are a big Final Fantasy fan, I highly recommend checking it out. There's a really fun machinima with a bunch of friends that I did, and also Joe Cat and Mark actually did some voice acting in there as well. And then Monday, we'll hopefully get some more Mass Effects. We're currently doing DLC side quest stuff right now, and then we're going to hop back into the main story quest. And then beyond that, might have some commissions opening up here, not sure. But keep your eyes peeled, and definitely check it out. That's everything for me. And thank you again for a nice birthday. I appreciate it a ton.
Ram. Up next, we've got Edward Bosco. Where can they find you? What are you up to?
You can find me at EdBoscoVA on Instagram and Twitter, also on TikTok, and right here on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco, where tomorrow is going to be Throwback Thursday. We're going to be playing some Bust a Move. It's a classic PlayStation video game. You should come by, check it out.
Holy crap.
It's very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. I'm looking forward to it. Friday, we're going to be doing some more wrestling. Also, Thursday and Friday, I will also be busy because there is a little convention called Ferality where I will be one of the voice acting guests. So
What?
on Thursday, wow, rude. I'm trying to do a spot here, Monty. On Thursday, before I was really interrupted, I'm going to be doing 2 different VA panels. Myself and Michael Kovac and all of the guests that have been invited to the con will, I think, be on both of those panels. And then on Friday, we will be doing a very special edition of Hollywood Squares. So I will be on one of the squares that you can pick to try to win. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. We already did a test run of it, and it was chaos, and it was fantastic. So if you're interested, check out the con. It's an all VR chat con, so it's completely digital. It is an entry fee to get in there, and then once you're in, you can go to any of the events or watch any of it as well. I don't know if they'll be streaming all of the stuff we're doing. I think they might, so you guys should definitely check it out. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some Hollywood Squares. Yeah. So, continuing with the streaming schedule, Baldur's Gate was last week, so this week I believe it's Gateway. However, it should be the return.
That's dubious, actually.
Is it? Are we still doing more Baldur's Gate?
I'm not sure what's happening.
All right, well, we're going to figure it out, but it might be some Baldur's Gate where you can catch me wandering off from the group and finding one of the big bads that was a totally random RNG check that just happened to be a person that was a blacksmith that I wanted to buy stuff from. That was great. Meanwhile, Connor rolled was it a 5 when you needed a 9?
That is correct.
Yeah, and so they also got into a fight. It's great. You should check it out. And then we'll also be doing some Yakuza, hopefully on Saturday. Sunday's the Lord's Day to let me rest, unless, of course, I stream again, which that was my bad. Monday, obviously, Mass Effect. Hopefully, we'll have some more Star Wars Souls, but if not, we'll see what happens. And then Tuesday, we'll hopefully be back with some Halo Nights. We had to take last week off, but we'll hopefully be back this week. And that does it for me. Oh, last thing for me. If you guys have been watching That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, the newest season is starting to air, and you can catch me as the voice of Bacchus. And you can also check me on Twitter making fun of kilos and giving Monty psychic damage. So I reposted a clip of that on my Twitter. Definitely check it out. Yes, Monty?
I would use pounds quite frequently, but we do use kilos for stuff. Like, it's interchangeable. But, like, man, dang it.
The best part is the director and I were trying to figure out what would be the funniest in there. And he was just like, why don't you just say you don't know what they are? I'd be like, bet. And it was fantastic.
Yeah, pretty accurate, to be fair.
Yeah. No.
What's a kilo? I don't know. Pay attention.
No, pay attention. It's like, oh. It was great. It was very fun. But yes, the clip's up on my Twitter, so go check it out.
Connor, you're
That's me.
being picked up on your mic.
Connor, where can they find you?
They can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, and Blue Sky at Distortion Devil. Instagram at Conor McKinley VA. I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I'm back, baby. I am no longer watching my sister's house, so I can finally start streaming again. And oh god, do I need it. Yes. I'm also getting over my illness, slowly but surely. You might be able to hear that I'm still a little sick. But, yes. Yeah, gonna be trying to pick some streams up this weekend. However, I too will be at Ferality Umbra this weekend. I'm gonna be floating around my yellow goat man avatar. So if you see me, stop by and say hi as well. I'll probably more than likely be hanging out with Bosco and the group whenever he's not doing panel stuff.
Yeah, I guess I could stick around.
Yeah. As well. What else do I got going on? Yeah, pretty much gonna be trying to stick to the same streaming schedule. I've opened up my V Rising server to the public, asterisk, the public being the greater portion of my Discord. So if you are in my Discord at all, you now have access to my V Rising server. Hopefully that'll be a lot of very fun shenanigans. Gays.
Vampire.
Damn you two, you convinced me. I
Vampire.
just bought a fucking badge.
Yeah, let's go.
I just bought a badge. All right.
Let's go. Yeah, also check out my DMs Guild. Got stuff there as well. I'm probably going to put production of my other stuff on hold for a little while, at least until I get my whole situation sorted. But yeah, you can find all the stuff that I've already made on the DMs Guild. And I think that's about it for me. This episode was brought to you in part by Die Hard Dice. That's right. Die Hard Dice is your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories, and if you don't know to dieharddice.com, you can use the code Unexpectables to save 10% on your order. Some really cool stuff available at Die Hard Dice, including the Lies Aspect dice, which are now fully in restock. And if you happen to bring a bag to one of us at a convention, we can sign it. Yeah,
That's true.
it is true.
No, but like actually do it. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
He's
Also,
right, shoot.
sidebar: if you want to see us at a convention, tell your convention heads, hairs.
Tell your convention hairs too.
Tell your convention hairs and your heads. The head that the hairs are attached to.
Also, there's something really neat. I don't know if I ever talked about this with Die Hard Dice, but they have something called their rerolls, where they make their like recycled dice using their additional plastics. Some of the money that goes towards that goes towards like charity every quarterly. So right now they've selected a Palestine Children's Relief Fund for this quarter. So if you're interested on picking up just a little extra, you can pick up some reroll dice and add that when you go to dieharddice.com.
How do you sign dice? We sign the bag.
Yeah, they got the little baggie with them.
Yeah.
Very small pens.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Microns.
sign
even.
initials.
Yay. Also check out our merch store, our spring store. We actively working on getting a new design out there for the merch store. It is a gateway themed design, and I did the mock-up for it. I'm pretty proud of it, and I hope you all like it too. Very exciting stuff
Oh, I want to see it.
for the gateway fans out there. Yes. We also couldn't do this week in, week out without bits and subs from viewers like you. Viewers such as Sakido, thank you for the 30 months of Prime. Blossomy the Robot, thank you for the 46 months. Shinichi Kid, thank you for the 13 months. Glycerius, thank you for the 50 months. Death Destroy 19, thank you for the 39 months. One Sway Girl, thank you for the 31 months. School of Rizomancy, thank you for the 500 bits. Ya boy Azriel, thank you for the year of Prime subbage. Shade1ED, thank you for the 19 months. Null and Void, thank you for the 2 years of subbing with Prime. Emerald Bandit, thank you for the 45 months. Timitor, thank you for the 46 months of Prime. Warforged Mustache, thank you for the 11 months. Mikan Patri, thank you for the 26 months. Bubba Bob, thank you for the 500 bits. Zilban, thank you for the 34 months of Prime. Rar Hockey Dude, thank you for the 32 months. Dugga, thank you for the 100 bits.
You have
Glorp
5
Snack Eater
minutes.
of Children, thank you for the 165 bits. John, thank you for the 29 months. Callum Draws, thank you for the 10 bits. Bubba Bob, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Centau Cry, thank you for the 25 bits. Nolan Void, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. A Man Named Peach, thank you for the 10 bits. The Ursine Master, thank you for the 200 bits. Gin no Kaze, thank you for the 50 months. Voristrix, thank you for the 15 months. Wolfwing Pup, thank you for the 21 bits. Merrick Cat, thank you for the 43 months of Prime. Glork Snack Eater of Children, thank you for the 16 months of Prime. Emerald Bandit, thank you for the 100 bits. Main Kuna, thank you for the 18 months of Prime. Maparian, thank you for the brand new Prime sub. Mego Waffles, thank you for the 5 bits. And Fuego Beat, thank you for the year of Prime subbage. Robo Mom, thank you for the 5 bits. Ira the Snow King, thank you for the 50 bits. Zilban, thank you for the 10 bits. Grug the Bug Thug, thank you for the 45 bits. Solar Misfit, thank you for the 25 months of Prime. Weed Pixie, thank you for the 1,000 bits. And the 27 months of Prime. Dr. Caliban, thank you for the 100 bits. Morthrandor, thank you for the 100 bits as well. K Macmon, thank you for the 43 months of Prime. Zenlita, thank you for the 100 bits. Z-Man Stardust, thank you for the 100 bits. Defang Shadow, thank you for the 33 months. Scat Flipsa, thank you for the 35 months. And Morthrandor, thank you for the 5 gifted subs to the community. I think Monty may have gotten up.
That's all good. We'll buy
I
time.
mean, that's true. Let's hit the intro real quick.
Come!
Into a world.
World of wonder,
like
wonder,
under the shining sun.
Come,
Where
where
a
a
people
people gather
gather,
to spread
Galvanizing.
come to
See
a
the
world
heroes rising,
Galvanizing.
fighting
Little
for the
static
day.
flee.
Not what you expected, but
Here
heroes
they
of
say
the
that a
day.
hero
We're no
saved
strangers to
us.
love.
Not gonna
We need a
save
hero.
You know the rules, and so do I.
Why did I? You guys made pouring tea very difficult.
I
like,
just want to tell you how I'm feeling.
Rick, don't sue us, please. We love you.
This is called
I can
this is called
sing.
vamping.
I can
This is called
voice.
vamping.
I slipped out because I'm like, oh, I'll quickly get my tea because I finished my water, and then it was very hard pouring that tea. Anyway, are you guys ready to jump back into the Unexpectables?
I suppose.
Do it.
Come to a world of wonder like no other.
So, when last we left our heroes, Isken, the lizard folk druid, Gaius, the satyr fighter, Milo, the Azamar cleric, Otho, the shifter rogue, and Kai, the human wizard, the party has made their way to the corrupt and cursed city-state of Pud. After discovering a sleeping curse set upon the city and a horrid, ghostly, watery, salamander-like creature roaming the sleeping city at night, the party has engaged in subterfuge, rescuing a politician named Arbane Ambershadow and infiltrating the Nightshade Thieves Guild. The Reclaimers now find themselves in said basement of the Nightshade hideout after fighting off nightly guards and waiting out potent poisons to subside. Now, after reading a thieves' canted ledger, the party comes to some revelations about the curse set upon the city and foes they may yet have to face. Otho, as you finish reading the Thieves' Canted Ledger, the rest of your companions gathered around to listen. What do you all do?
Well, I think we wanted to investigate the basement a little bit more because there was still stuff we hadn't looked at. Is there anything that looks like, other than this note, it would be of value? Because I know there was like a bookshelf. There was, I guess, shelves. Is there anything on there that
in there too?
There was a chest.
There was goodies.
Yes.
As you look, there is a set of bookshelves. It's stuffed with papers, assorted things. As you kind of get a cautionary glance at it, it looks to be a lot of like betting ledgers, like loans, things like that. Looking at the chests, notably all the chesters have the similar motif. They seem to all be bronze gilded chests, wood, with a sort of flower motif, a nightshade flower look to them.
Okay.
Oh. I guess this gang was pretty bad then, huh?
That's about what you'd expect. A pack of animals doing what they do.
To be fair, it sounds like everyone in this town, from the council to these guys, is just bad news.
That might be true, but the people are the real victims here.
Yep. It's always the common folk that get the brunt end of it from both sides in this case.
So, we know who this Banshee is. But I mean, what can we do with that?
Monty, I believe I nat 20'd the check on the Banshee, if I'm not mistaken. And I know I got a lot of information from that, but now knowing that we might have found the source of where the Banshee came from, is there anything that I've read about ways to, if not get rid of it, but temper it? Or is it just mindless by the time it becomes a Banshee where there's nothing to do but put it down?
I will have to say you will have to make a follow-up Arcana or
Okay.
Religion check.
Can I jump in on that?
Absolutely, go for it. You can either help
Alright,
or you
cool.
can do your own roll.
I'll
Do a religion because you're good at it, and I got Arcana.
Okay.
Because we might get different information based on the roll.
I am not rolling good tonight. Again.
We're gonna find out. If I can. Can all of us roll our respective checks in this
Yeah,
category?
everyone can.
Okay,
It's
cool.
not restricted just to you two.
I'm gonna go with Arcana because I don't know anything about religion.
That's a 10, so good luck.
I don't know shit about religion, so here I go.
That's
train
a
Are you
blast.
kidding me,
9.
game? So we're just not gonna roll over a 12, huh?
God damn it, Tito!
Why?
Mark.
Why? That makes no sense.
Serious?
My Arcana and Religion are the same, so I'm just gonna...
Hit him.
Oh,
Hey,
17.
all right.
Yeah.
That's a religion?
As all of you kind of stand there and ruminate, kind of thinking also back to what Kai had mentioned, I mean, it's not exclusively banshees, but sometimes the undead are tied to objects, things like that. But there's also the potential that maybe this thing is tied to its location as well. Perhaps not so much the city itself, but maybe where it died could be a part of it. You get the sense, Gaius, you've heard stories from your family of spirits, like elven spirits that are tied to ruins in the deep forests, or curses that lock individuals to locations or objects. And as you kind of ruminate on that, Otho, you as well recall, shipwrecks. Ghosts on shipwrecks don't tend to go to other ships; they tend to remain on their own, or they can be tied to items as well. Could be one of those. It could be that it's tied to the music box. It could be that it's tied to wherever it died.
So follow-up above game question. Knowing that this thing definitely is tied to a location, since we know it can't leave a certain perimeter, would any of us know if that can be broken, or again, if it's just you have to basically put the creature to rest, it just is tethered to that location until you do?
I mean, you don't know.
Okay. Fair enough.
So how's the... Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, would it? I don't know if it's worth it anymore, but I would like to do a investigation check to see if there's anything that like actively looks like it would help with, I don't know, cutting ties or magically like help with getting rid of something of this degree or some sort of tethering, anything.
In what way? Are you like looking around the room to see if there's anything outstanding?
Yeah, like something.
There was a bookshelf.
Yeah, like something magical or just anything like that is tied to tethering.
Go ahead for me, Gaius, and roll me an investigation or perception of your choice.
Perception, Jesus God, please.
No!
7.
You got the Arcana, though.
It's interesting. As you look around the room, what you find is what you cannot find. There's things missing. Like a lot of things missing. There's spots in the dust where there was probably once objects that are now gone. There are gaps in loans and papers that are missing.
Can't tell me that someone dropped something in their haste to escape.
What are you looking for?
Anything that would give us an edge on this whole Banshee scenario, but far be it from me to understand what exactly I'm looking for, but there's just gaps everywhere. Like, something that feels like that should be there just isn't.
I would like to make a perception check, unless it's investigation.
Investigation or perception,
to-
one of the two.
Specifically to see if I can figure out if there's any kind of pattern to what's missing.
Go for
Can
it.
I help with that? Can
Absolutely.
I give my Master of Tactics?
There we go.
You have advantage.
Now we're cooking with gas.
That's a 26.
Jeez! Found a cat.
Ignore the cat.
There's a
sorry.
cat here.
One
Sorry.
second.
Sorry.
1 second. Give me just 2 seconds. And I'll
I can't
let you
believe
know
I
what
coughed on
happens.
it.
It's not a hairball, it's just a fully live cat.
It's so musty in here.
So that's what you meant about animals get put down.
Just out of nowhere. Meow.
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 Look at the big baby.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you're fine.
Big kitty.
Escan, as you look around the room, the irony is not missed on you. How ironic how the robbers have been robbed. There are valuables missing. It's like someone meticulously picked this place clean. Notably, on top of where the ledger was found, there was a pillow. There's probably something on top of that pillow that's missing. And looking at the chests, as you open up some of them are just empty. Others are just missing all the valuables, leaving behind just containers and boxes that probably once held valuables.
I think it's safe to say the guards from the council probably already looted this place. Everything that would be missing would have to have some kind of high value.
I would have to agree.
Hey,
Money.
Oh, go ahead.
It was just a quick question, Zeno. Are the shadows still projecting? Because the
They're
candle.
watching you. They're like looming and watching you.
Ooh. Are they like following us in real time?
They're kind of just like, they have no eyes, but you can get the sense that they're just watching your movements.
Ooh. Do they produce any magical resonance?
Nope.
Okay. Oof. Sorry, Zito, go ahead.
No, you're fine. A giant spider just lurched across my keyboard, so I'm a little more preoccupied with that.
No, you're good.
Who's Spoder?
I don't know, Monty. I wanted to, like, in true Gaius fashion, see if I can idiot savant a roll to find something that's missing.
Sure, go for it.
How would I do
Idiot,
this?
idiot savant. Roll idiot savant.
Roll idiot. Roll, I guess, flat intelligence.
Good,
What is this,
good.
gateway?
Here I go.
There it is. There's idiot savant. I wanted
Thank,
that nat
thank
20
God,
so
thank
bad.
God, thank God.
As you're like going through all the stuff that's missing and Escan is pointing things out, you're like, oh, they didn't grab this book. And as you grab and pull the book, you hear the sound of a crank move, and the two sets of shelves swing inwards into a tunnel.
Oh,
no,
there's your
no,
tunnel.
no, come
There's
on.
your tunny. There's your tunny.
How did I
hate-
miss that?
Wow, nice work, Gaius.
Throws the book on the floor. Touchdown!
Touchdown! And the crowd goes mediocrely loud.
However, as you look down the tunnel, you notice that it ends at what looks to be like another secondary collapsed bookshelf, and just stone and rock collapsed inwards. It looks like the entire thing came apart.
Hold up, glove.
Since
Well,
we're on the
that's-
other side of it, could we now?
You
through
realize,
it?
Gaius, that this is how you tried to get in with your gloves, but it's blocked off with wood and solid stone.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. Could we not push as much debris out of the way so I could kind of dig my way out?
You can make your way through. Your companions can't follow you, though, because only you gain the benefit of the
Right.
burrowing speed.
Okay.
Bosco.
Who's
Yes,
Bosco?
Gaijin.
Sorry. Do you have identify?
Yes.
Kai, take a minute.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm just wondering if you can, I don't know, identify this candle? I've never seen anything like it before, and I want to make sure it's not like cursed or anything.
Yeah, I guess. Can I do an Arcana check on the candle to see if I have any hints about what it could be before I identify it?
An Arcana check, I mean, sure, but it's not going to
To
give
try
you
to
what it
identify
is.
if I've seen an artifact like, okay.
Yeah, our Arcana check is very limited for
23.
this purpose. It's a nice-looking candle. You've never seen one like it, so
Okay. Then I will just cast Identify.
it is not magical.
Whoa! I thought
Just
it
the
gave off a
candle.
residue last session.
It did, but it is not a magical item, therefore it cannot be identified.
Sorry, Bosco.
You get the sense that looking at this and looking at the shadows in the room, they might be connected, potentially, or something like that. You're not
With that
sure.
Arcana check, would I at least be able to deduce the connection between the candle and the shadows?
Yes, I will give you that at least.
Okay.
Because it itself is not a unique magical item. It just seems to be connected to this space in some sort of magical way. Thus, the divination and the conjuration. You get the sense that this might just even be like the tether point for these shadows, maybe, is your only guess.
Mm-hmm.
Milo will actually turn to the shadows and just bluntly ask, how can we put you to rest?
The shadows kind of look amongst each other and then look towards you. And you watch as they all walk into one another, one taking the silhouette of a horrific creature, and the other of some sort of hero plunging a sword into the monster itself.
So the only way to let them sleep is to take care of the thing that killed them.
Well, I
That's
mean,
surprising.
but we can at least communicate with them. That's something.
Iskan's gonna kind of call out towards the shadows as well. Is there any way to defeat the beast without falling asleep?
They look amongst each other for a moment. 1 second.
Point at Gaius. Damn it!
That'd be really funny, actually.
Trial by fire.
It's like, well, yeah, we knew that part, stupid.
Oh boy, sacrificial lamb time.
They all point towards a bottle over here on the wall.
Oh.
Over here?
Can we go to the
You
map?
might want to change the
Yeah,
map.
yeah, can we go to the map?
I forgot you guys are on the Iron Kind map.
Yeah.
I apologize. There you go.
Badul.
Can you ping?
Yeah, I sure can.
Ping the bottle.
Ping, where is the
There's a
button?
series
Ping.
of like alchemical bottles on a rack, almost like they're literally storing their chemicals on a wine rack.
I believe I've still got Detect Magic up. Would I be able to sense anything?
None of these are magical.
Wow!
All right,
Just
well, let's
highly
find
concentrate.
defining different features.
Yo.
They're all pointing at the same bottle, which is
Which bottle?
It's more like a, like the classic like XXX like ale, big kind of like,
Poison
big-
drug.
the giant bottles you do home brewing, right? Those big giant sort of like
Bottle of hooch.
yeah. It's not. It's filled with no liquid. It seems to be filled with some sort of like gaseous thing inside.
Iskan will pull it off of the rack and kind of hold it out to the group.
The label reads "Essence of Ether."
Oh!
Aether!
Aether!
Oh, I love rivals.
Well done.
Anyone who wants to, oh god,
Can.
check with this medicine check for the
Oh,
group.
I'm trained in that super.
Does anybody, if anybody has, I don't think anybody here has the criminal background, so you can't get any advantage on
No.
this. But
I'm super medicine, though. Let's go.
Wait, is it like actual ether?
24.
I guess that's what this check is for, is to figure it out. I think Milo's got this.
Rolled a 10.
I'm a healer, but
I'm helping.
Milo, this is something known as essence of ether, as it is the
Mhm.
label does suggest. It's an inhalant. Specifically, if you open the bottle and release it, if a creature inhales this poison, they can, if their constitution is poor, become poisoned for 8 hours. However, when they're poisoned in this way, they're unconscious the entire time. And they are able to come out of their slumber by being shaken or woken up or taking damage in some fashion.
Drink poison so I can wake you guys up.
Wait, does the fucking monster release ether?
No, that can't be because
if we were
everyone
shook
in the town.
Gaius shook Kai and he
Yeah.
didn't wake up.
Oh,
I shook everyone and none of you guys woke up.
And we have been able to discern already that as soon as night falls, it doesn't matter if a theoretical event has happened like the gong ring or whatever. If we step into the city at night, we crash, right?
That's
Or
what
have
it
we-
seemed
Yes,
like.
if we're within the city boundaries, that's everybody falls asleep.
Yeah.
I assume Milo is sharing the information.
Of
about
course,
this
of
with
course.
everybody. So Iskan will turn back to the shadows. So if we get poisoned by this before the creature shows up, can we be awakened while its effect is in place?
They nod.
Oh, that's what I was
If you're
wondering.
already asleep by another effect.
Oh,
shit.
So it's a one-time thing. So if you skip when it goes off,
Wait,
can
does
be
anybody
woken
know
up.
sleep? The spell?
I could. I would need some time, but yes, I
Yeah,
could.
I would need 3 days and a lot of gold.
I wouldn't need 3 days. I need like. Hold on a second.
There's
I
something
think I
that you
would just
guys
need an hour.
There's something you guys are forgetting. We'd have to be. We'd be poisoned. We'd not be at our A game, at all.
I mean, how does the poison affect you otherwise?
Milo, you know that it just makes you unconscious.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So we're not
Okay.
on poison
So-
status. Oh, okay.
No, so basically, let you know, a creature subjected to this poison must succeed on a saving throw or become poisoned for 8 hours. The poisoned creature is unconscious.
Oh,
The
so
creature
nice.
wakes up if it takes damage or if another creature takes an action to shake it awake.
Wait a second, Monty. Question:
Mm-hmm.
Would that also work for something like hypnotic pattern, where you're technically out of it unless somebody shakes you awake?
You don't know.
Okay.
Well, guys, here's the thing. And there's only one bottle of this, right? Like we don't find any other essence of ether bottles.
You just take turns huffing it.
No, you do not see. This seems to be the only one, but this is a big bottle
It's a
of it.
large bottle.
Honestly,
Okay,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
definitely enough to knock several people out.
And it's like an
Why
aerosol.
does a spray can have a face mask on it?
It's
Alright,
like an
guys.
aerosol in that once you release it, it's in the air. So I
Right.
assume that would be enough.
So here's the thing, guys. We could stop this creature tonight, even if we wanted to, but we'd only get one shot. There's only I'd assume there's only enough in here for one pass at it, and guys, you'd have to wake us all up. But
Holds
we
up his
shouldn't do it.
fist.
We shouldn't do it tonight. We just had to deal with all those guards. We should at least take a minute.
Yeah, I'd like an opportunity to solve this whole situation. And he kind of
Not
like shows all of the arrow wounds in his body.
Not to mention, we should probably focus on getting the orb first, and then if we want to help the town, we can do that as a secondary objective. But there's a reason why we're here, and I don't want to be that person, but this isn't it.
Milo looks at you not happy at that statement.
The orb is our priority, but we are definitely sticking around to make sure this beast doesn't kill any more people.
Yeah, and I'm not saying we don't deal with it. I'm just saying we have to prioritize what we do first. And we
The-
know for a fact that the beat is on a timeline. We can always deal with this monster afterwards.
One
I
of
have
the
to say I agree with Kai on this one. If we miss the chance to get the bead now, we may not get another one.
What's up, Monty?
One of the shadows who is helping point with the rest of them points over at what appears to be a book on this bookshelf here.
Well, you said book. Kai's going to go to the book.
Yahoo book.
It is a very unceremoniously looking book that is just sitting innocuously on the shelf.
Killing banshees for dinguses.
How to prepare exploding ruins for dummies.
How to run a kingdom without really trying.
Five
By Arnold
steps.
Palmer.
Ah, damn it! It's all in
jeez.
common. I can't read it.
Monty, what is the book?
As you flip it open, you realize it's not a book at all. The pages are fake. Inside is an open, like, hidden
Clock.
compartment containing a key.
Ooh. I'm going
It
to
has-
check out
Key,
the
eh?
key.
It has a flower motif at the end of it, and then a key in the front of it.
You grab it, you shrink.
I'm going to grab it, close the book, put it back on the shelf, and hold this up to the shadowy figures. Is this what you were trying to get us to get?
They nod.
And this goes to...
All of them point at the chests packed in the bottom left corner of the room.
Yeah, that's kind of
Well,
what I
I'll read.
figured.
Well, I'll read.
Well.
Well, I'll root. Well, all right.
Weren't they empty?
They're already empty, yeah.
Mhm.
Pat the inside of them.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I'm just going to see
Look
if there's
for-
any other, like a keyhole within a keyhole kind of a thing.
Or a secret
Investigation.
compartment.
Hidden compartment.
I
Oh,
would like to activate my Master of Tactics for this, for whoever would like it.
Don't give it to me. I got a flat roll.
I got 21.
If we're doing perception, then it's definitely you.
That's investigation.
Oh, okay. You're still probably better at investigation.
My investigation isn't that
I
great.
mean,
I
fuck
just
it,
rolled
I'll-
really
Mine
well.
actually, mine isn't that bad. What is yours, Iskan?
I just rolled really well.
Yeah.
I'll give it
Oh, fair
I'll give
enough.
it a go. Fuck it.
Well, then I'll use your.
Ah!
Just saying, Master of Tactics is right there.
Natural
We
20 on the other
I'll-
side.
We didn't call it though.
You didn't
We didn't
call
I'll
it.
use the Master of Tactics because I haven't rolled
All
yet.
right.
You gotta
Roll
call it before you
investigation.
use it. You
Yeah.
can't retroactively.
I'm gonna
use
use it
stuff
on
like
this
that.
roll. That's still a 19.
Pretty good.
Could I also roll because Master of Tactics is a bonus action?
Yeah, you can.
Let's go.
Let's do it!
I can help for free. It's only
Yay!
That's still above average.
As
Yeah.
you look, Escan and Kai, these are 100% picked clean. However, the flowery kind of bronze flower motif matches the key. Seems like this key can work on these locks specifically. However, these chests themselves are picked clean.
The locks upstairs, did they have those flower motifs on them?
No, they did not. None of them
Okay.
did.
So
You
are you
notice
so there's
the
Oh, go
the
ahead.
shadows begin to shift their form once again, and you begin to see sort of a hectic scene. It's hard to place because it is just shadows, almost trying to recreate what shadows happened. But you see what looks to be knights kind of loading things up and carrying them out. And you see individuals in robes you can't really place because they're just shadows or silhouettes of people kind of pointing at things and then pointing up up the ladder, and you can see knights carrying things out.
Okay, so
there was
at that
definitely more
point-
here. They took stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, so if we go on with the plan to sneak into the vault, we just gotta find
Wait.
boxes with this flower motif.
Yep.
What if that key is for a box that contains the
music box.
The music box.
That's what I was
might
thinking
be-
too.
What if it's to the music box?
Milo actually
Well,
will.
but wait a second. So they would have had to have had the music box in their possession before
They did.
the
They
beat.
did.
They
Remember?
did.
Oh, right, they did.
They
That is
took it.
100.
They took it as collateral.
Milo will point out to the shades. Is the music box in a lockbox that this key could open?
You watch as the shadows change shape, and you see two individuals. What looks to be a dragonborn and a humanoid elf, could be elf, human, could be anything. You can see them holding up what looks to be a music box, kind of taking a closer look at it and shrugging. And then one opens up a chest, and they place it inside and close it and lock it, and then place it on
Aha!
top of the
That's
pile.
it.
So that is
Yep.
where the music box is being kept.
And that's why it's under lock and key, because it's a special lock and key.
Otho, are you still holding the ledger?
I imagine he hadn't set it down.
They all point towards the ledger. Each finger, each curled, kind of warped, shadowy finger points at that ledger.
Otho will look over it again as I'm looking over it again. A mother of pearl music box.
Now the question is, where's the lockbox at?
Probably guarded.
In the council
premises
house?
Of the council house, yeah.
Guys, I just thought of something. Instead of fighting the creature, what if we use the ether to sneak in and get the box? They wouldn't be expecting it. We'd have the element of surprise.
If we took the box, it'd force them to have to deal with it if they even can. 'Cause That
Exactly.
creature would come for them.
That still would have to wait until after we rest, unless you want to try and go tonight.
No.
We have to focus on getting the orb, and then we can figure out whether we want to deal with the creature directly, or I kind of like Milo's idea, seeing if we can do something with the box. Because if we make it the council's problem, we might have some help in dealing with this thing.
That begs the question, though. What happens if the plan that we originally had to get to the orb fails?
Well, if it fails, we're going to have to deal with the guards and escape the city and come up with a new plan.
Because we're going to be woken up inside a cart, right? Based on the plan?
Yeah, I think, Gaius, your idea was there was a cart by the entrance you were going to pull out. We were going to load in early in the morning, put that forged letter on there, and then they take the carts that have been out there for 3 days to the warehouse. So if we get caught on the way, we're gonna have to bail and just run.
Aye.
Well then, and he'll kind of glance with one eye towards the shadows. We probably should find our way out of the city.
Yeah, the sooner the better. The hourglass, how are we doing on time?
Hourglass is already spent because Escan fell asleep. Your sense of
I-
time is gone.
I kind of was unconscious and I didn't get to turn it back over, so
Well, let's just go then.
All right.
Yeah, it's time to get out of here.
One
Who's
last.
first?
Oh, I was just gonna say one last thing Mom wanted to ask. Turning to the shadows. Should I leave this candle here?
Shadows look amongst each other. Don't really emote anything.
Shall I take it with us?
No
Is lighting it
response.
again gonna bring them back? Like to commune with?
You know what? I don't know. Like, Milo wants to take it.
Milo,
candle
why don't
itself-
you take
Okay,
it
go ahead.
and leave one of yours?
I don't think I have any more. I think I sold them all.
That also sounds like a calling card.
Oh, that's right. He did sell them all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I sold them all for
I totally
something.
Milo,
Oh,
why
probably
exactly
for the
do you-
sensor.
Milo, why exactly do you want the candle?
These spirits are tied to this. I'm wondering if I don't know. It just feels wrong to leave them here.
Yeah, but they're safe here. And they said the only way to actually help them is to deal with the creature outside. So if we take
That's
it
right.
with us and something happens to it, we might not get a chance to help them at all. But at least here we know that they're secure and safe.
I guess that's fair. It's not like that anyone's gonna be coming down here. At least I'd hope not.
Even if they do, it's a candle, and it seems like they appear to whoever they want to appear to when it's lit.
All right then, let's make our way.
Who's going first up the ladder?
I guess
Sure,
Otho's the
fuck it, why
closest.
not?
Escan is tired of getting shot by traps, so he's
I was
gonna.
about to As you make your way up the ladder, you watch as the trapdoor at the top closes and locks.
What?
Ha ha! Pulling out the axe, we're breaking this down.
As you pull out the axe one-handed, because you're climbing up a ladder,
I have my
boy.
battle axe.
it begins... 1 second.
You might want to position yourself at the ladder too.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
Sorry.
guys, you want
Because if we start combat,
I was gonna say it's gonna be important to know where you are.
no.
Yeah.
It
You
begins
created the triangle. We're good.
to rain inside of the space you're in. Water
Oh.
congeals at the top of the roof, and the spirits on the wall begin to look terrified as globules of water splatter onto the ground.
Wait, there's
And
no
I need-
way we were down here for 12 hours.
And I need everybody to roll initiative, please.
Let's go.
Wait a second. That's
Free.
impossible.
7.
We're dealing with the undead. Anything is possible.
Maybe these are different monsters.
Seven
This has to- this-
Tegan.
That timeline doesn't match up. This has to be different.
I actually don't want to go first. I don't know what the hell is happening.
That's okay, just turn into a crocodile. Make yourself go last.
I can't. I'm out of wild shape.
Also, something
Damn.
Monty, something shut the trap door and locked it from above. Is that
Yeah.
just so I understand what happened? Okay.
Literally, Gaius is looking up and climbing up, and then the door just and locked shut.
Okay.
And as
We got
that
some
happens,
poltergeists.
it has begun to rain. 1 sec, I gotta roll
Okay.
initiative here too.
Milo, do you still
Okay.
have Detect Magic up?
Yeah, I should.
Okay. So if that was magical, it would have pinged.
And then we have,
This
'Cause the
spooky,
feeling is
scary
raining.
undead.
then we have Escan. And then we have Kai.
I will clarify that it was not magical because that
We
changes my.
have
Bum 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 bum. Bum bum
Otho.
bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum.
And then we have
Bum bum. Sweet dreams are made of
Made of
dreams.
dreams.
Who
Who
am
am
I
I
to
to
disagree?
disagree?
All right. As all of you become confused, by the way, as you're being covered in this water, it has a horrible smell to it.
It's
Oh,
dead
good.
water.
It
Oh,
is dead
boy.
water.
And you watch as the puddles begin to form on the floor. They kind of begin to bubble, and you see the visages of various different faces.
Oh, it's all the people they murdered and
Oh,
threw
fuck.
in the drink.
It's Death Stranding in this bitch.
It really is.
Quick, grab your two babies.
Where's the baby?
your damn baby. Where's your damn baby?
I grabbed
Where's my
margaritas.
piss grenade? I need my piss
God.
grenade now.
As three amorphous, almost snake-like, water-like creatures form out from the brackish water, and immediately all their heads lurch towards you.
Oh.
Neat. And unfortunately,
This is great.
There we go. I was waiting for that.
There it
just want to
is.
make sure that wallfly.
No, 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 no.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they rolled very hot on their initiative. They got a 22 initiative.
Whoa!
Yahoo.
And we didn't
Wow.
roll above a 13 except for Escon.
Are
Yeah, thanks.
going first.
I'm also
I-
here.
I acknowledged your high roll. It just sounds way worse when you're the only one that's above the lowest other number.
Also, Milo, I assume the wings are gone because it's been definitely a lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I still had Detect Magic up.
Yeah, did
for what
anything
it may or may not be
ping
worth.
magically?
That's a good question, Mega Man.
'Cause
Again, Detect Magic does not give you everything. Keep that in mind.
No, but if like a spell goes off or something activates that spell like, that would ping it, right? Like that
yes.
something happened?
However, this did not ping anything.
Okay. So
It
it's
ain't
not a
magic.
spell. And it's not, yeah, it's basically just not magic.
I think
That's
what-
great.
whatever power is undead might be
Yeah.
beyond magic.
Yeah.
It's strange. These particular creatures with your Detect Magic, again, Detect Magic is not a catch-all. You would need something
Correct.
like
Detect undead.
legend lore, or
Yeah.
there's a lot of other spells
fine with
specifically.
that.
Again, Detect Magic only gives you schools of magic. That is literally where it stops, but it doesn't give you things like invisibility. Like if there's a creature that's visible, you can't see them, and like there's
Yeah.
certain things it can't detect. So it's not a catch-all. So not everything is going to ping it. Alrighty. As these things kind of move around, you notice they have rather strange-looking faces. One of them appears to be the face of a dwarf. Another one appears to be that of a sort of thin-faced elf in a yawning, sort of horrific visage. And the last one appears to be that of an orc. This
Okay.
one here, the shrewd elf, immediately, almost like an eel in the water, darts over towards you, Milo,
Flashbang!
and is gonna go for... 1 second, I'm just reading here
Okay.
before you do anything.
Yup. Yeah, it may not even be an attack.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, so your flashbang does nothing to this creature.
Boy,
Oh,
I'm
no.
great at that.
You got this.
13?
That's not bad.
Hey.
That's not bad.
13. This thing wraps around your body, Milo, quickly, like a shimmering water, and you use your hands to try and like push it away, but it's made of water, so your fingers kind of slip through it.
Mm-hmm.
You watch as it kind of like almost like a coiled cobra hangs above your head, and then it attempts to drive itself down your throat, but you manage to
no.
clasp your hands over your
Ugh.
mouth before it does so, and it
Ugh.
splashes against your hands.
No.
Oh no, it's Batman Beyond!
Oh, God. Good reference, but damn. Ugh.
The
No, thank
second
you.
creature makes its way towards you, Escan. I need you to do the same thing. Dexterity
Oh,
saving
Escan.
throw.
BlizzCon, please.
It was nice knowing y'all.
No, I believe. Come on, Mark.
I don't know what you want from me here, buddy.
A passing roll. I'm looking for double digits. Let's go!
That's a 14.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Clasp your mouth shut as this thing tries to drive itself into your body. Finds no purchase. The last one goes for you, Kai. I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
All right, let's go. 3 for 3, I believe. I believe that's an 18.
Seeing the rest of your companions, you also clasp your mouth shut as this thing tries to force its way into your throat. They are unable. None of them get off their main attack, which is good. That ends their turn. That brings us to... Seconds. Escan, it is now your turn.
Not a whole lot I can do with them right next to me. I guess I'll cast a bark skin on myself.
You got it.
No idea if it's gonna help.
Bark.
But
Lord.
my AC is now 16 as Esken's skin starts to kind of darken and maintain the consistency of wood bark.
You got it. Alrighty, that brings us to Kai. It is now your turn. It's worth pointing out, again, I can't really do it on roll 20. These things are currently occupying your space as well.
Right.
Got it. Let me see if this does anything. Sorry, I just need a minute. When you cast it. Okay, I can do this. Kai is going to put out his hands in either direction, and I'm gonna. Oh, I hope this doesn't hurt too bad. Actually, I don't have to. No, I do. Damn it. All right, Kai's gonna step here because that won't provoke. He is going to touch Milo, and he is going to cast Enhance Ability on him.
Okay.
And he will do it at level 3. So he will touch him first, and I will make it Dex for him.
Okay.
Cool. Appreciate it.
And yep, and I believe when you use it at 3rd level, you get an extra person. Does it then also have to be the same ability on both people?
Click the
Or can
spell.
Okay.
You can target one additional
Choose-
creature for each slot.
Yeah, so
It
choose
just
an
doesn't
effect.
say if I can. Does it have
Yes,
to be also
same-
Dex, or can it?
Same effect. So
Same effect?
for
All right,
people.
then
Yeah.
I will then go, because that was 5, 10, 15 to here and touch Otho, and he will get Dex as well.
Okay. The creature will get an opportunity attack against you.
Okay.
I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, for fuck's sake.
As you flex out your hand and use the verbal component of your spell, opening your mouth and letting out a sound, you get to hear before you can even get to Otho. And this thing leaps down your throat. You are now
Cool.
grappled, and you are now restrained.
Okay. Well, at least Milo got it.
And I'm just gonna mark you here to which one this is. All right. Does that end your turn, Kai?
Yes, because I guess I can't blade sing with a thing in my mouth.
Nope.
Can we still see the creature, or is it just like...
It is currently the way you see it. As it leaps down into Kai's throat, it is forming a bubble around his head. And like the tail part of the water is like lashing his arms crossed in front of his chest. You can see almost made in the water are chains and what looks to be stone weights. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
Okay, everyone was quiet. I was worried I lost my internet.
We're a little scared.
We're
you're
kind of
good.
terrified.
You
A
know.
little bit.
All right, Kai, that ends your turn.
Yep.
All right, Otho, it is now your turn. As Kai runs towards you with his hounds outstretched, this creature forces a bubble around his head as he begins to drown and you can see a facsimile of chains and weights lashing his body tightly and restraining him.
Okay. I guess I'm just going to run up behind or across from Kai, and this creature's body is exposed to me.
It is, but it's still a part of Kai's too.
Can I attack it without attacking Kai, or
You don't know.
Let's find out.
I have to try?
Yep, let's find out.
I will pull out the frozen dagger,
Okay.
and I will make yonder attack. I'm assuming I'm not flanking for this. That's a 25.
No,
to
you are
hit?
not.
Doesn't matter.
25 hits.
You have an ally within 5 feet, though.
Technically, you do, yes.
Technically.
Yep.
Okay.
That's kind of correct.
Sneak attack damage
what-
against Kai. Let's go.
Snack
It was a
attack. Let's
natural
go.
20, but it is 1d4 plus
attack.
4. So it takes 5 cold damage.
5 cold damage. 1 second. Let me quickly just do some math here. Okay.
And toy to toy. 3d6 sneak attack. 13 sneak attack damage.
Okay,
Nice
give me
damage.
Give me 1 second here.
Yarp.
Snake attack.
Snake attack.
Okay. Kai, you take 8 points of damage.
Oh. Well, that's new.
As Otho, you plunge the dagger into this thing, it actually takes the momentum of your blade and drives it into Kai as well. However, as it takes the cold damage, you can see part of its body freeze up and shatter off. It seems to be vulnerable to cold damage as it takes
Oh,
more of it
sweet.
than Kai does.
Ooh.
Otho will look over his shoulder. Iskan, use ice knife!
You
And-
see Iska just.
And then he'll look over at Gaius. I've got this. Help Milo. And I'm going to give Gaius Master of Tactics.
You got it, Master Tactics for Gaius.
That's my
Boy,
turn.
I'm sorry for all the damage I'm about to inflict on you.
All right, Otho, does that end your turn?
Yeah. So you said this was the dwarf, right?
This one is the elf. This one is the dwarf. The one currently that attacked Kai appeared to be an orc.
An orc.
Yeah.
I have a funny idea.
I think Otho will just mutter under his breath, "Come on, Gut Ripper. We can't help you like this." And that'll be my turn.
Nice
Alrighty.
call.
That brings us to Gaius. It is now your turn.
All right, well, I feel like magic's the only thing that's gonna work here, so I'm gonna fucking pull out my silvered battle axe.
Ooh.
Got it.
Get over here. This is not flanking, correct?
No, it is you
Technically,
with
no.
Milo.
No, it is occupying Milo's space. There is no flanking there, unfortunately.
Ah.
All right. Sorry, I got nothing else. Giant's might.
Go for it.
What size are these things?
These things are medium-sized.
Okay, so even if I went 10 by 10, it would still be able to do the effect. And if I'm 10 by 10 and this thing gets me, then rip everyone else. Keep me the same size.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The Moonlight Greatsword is magic, yes?
That is magical, yes.
Cool. I'm not sure if Silver's gonna work here, so let's go with that instead.
All right, you pull out the Moon Greatsword.
25 to hit.
25 absolutely hits.
All right, so 9 plus. So 12.
12. All right. Milo is not currently. I hate to say it. I'm just gonna say it. It's not inside Milo right now, technically. So you do not hit Milo with this. However, as you slash into this thing, it seems as though it cannot risk the magic of your attack, as it takes the full 12 damage.
Hey,
Ooh,
let's
good.
go.
All right, second shot.
Hit it again.
15.
15 just hits.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
13 slashing.
God damn.
And slashing, pretty good. It is still standing. As you cleave through it a second time, it kind of like Osmosis Jones like reforms itself.
Cool. That's unfortunately just me.
Alrighty. That ends Gaius's turn. Milo, it is now your turn.
Milo will grab his censer with one hand, desperately swinging it around his head, and shouts out, "You will not drag the living to the depths!" And I am turning undead.
Turn undead. Okay.
They need to make a wisdom saving throw DC 16.
They
Let's
do
go.
not, because they're not undead.
Oh, shit!
Well.
But they're also
They-
not magical?
They're oozes, specifically.
Oh, well, okay, that's...
Well, that explains the. Okay.
Okay,
You know
well, that
what?
was my action.
The monsters made by these 4 necromantic
That's undead.
weirdos.
Yeah. That checks. Wow, that's
That's
nuts.
all right. No, it's good information to have. You're good.
I'm gonna say they honestly I can't go into detail, but the way
Sure.
that these things happen, they should be undead, but they are technically oozes. Yeah,
That's
it's
wild.
it's
All right.
really wild.
Okay.
When you were like, oh yeah, it's like the old figures of the people. Oh, undead, cool.
Yeah, no, because if we start seeing visages, I'm like, this must be some kind of like weird.
Honestly,
like,
I would have made the same call, so don't
yeah.
even feel bad.
All right, knowing this now, I still got my bonus action. You know what? We're bringing out the pan.
El Kabong.
We're bringing the pan, Monty. 23.
Get
23,
ready,
that
get
hits.
ready. Here comes the pan.
Oh, 13
Oh!
force damage.
Let's go.
Really good.
You splatter the water. It is still standing, but that is a meaty swing.
Ow.
If we could
All
put
right.
the pan, I guess it'd have to be in my space, like right here where I'm pinging, I guess.
I will ping it like right here.
All right.
There you go. There it is. Pan.
Oh boy.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Happy
Shout
Pride
out to-
Month, y'all.
Shout out to our pansexuals. This pan is brought to you in part by.
Hey! It's a pansexual
Fuck a
bong.
pan.
All right, that's my turn. But it's good to know that they're not undead. So.
Yeah. We have garnered more information.
Oh.
Alrighty, that brings us to top of the turn order. It is the tracker's turn.
Ooh.
Tracker.
Name drop.
Yeah.
Wait, the tracker's here? Is he
Tracker,
related
tracker.
to the outsider?
One half of their name. Let's see. Yeah, they can just do that, I guess. All right.
That sounds
great.
comforting.
They could just do that.
Oh, great.
It says here the
Hi,
party
you
just
die.
dies.
Yeah. Gaius, make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Yahoo.
Damn it. Go after
beans.
Milo.
Yeah, for real.
Wait,
I gave him advantage. No.
Ah.
8.
Well, have fun, guys.
This thing leaps into your jaws. You are grappled and restrained. As it managed to get off. I can't say the name of this attack, it's a huge spoiler, but unfortunately, as you swing past his slashes, Milo, you try and turn undead and it doesn't work. Its head lurches over towards Gaius, and you watch as it leaps. Gaius, you immediately feel the air in your lungs getting jettisoned out, and you feel this
Honey,
lashing
I just
feeling.
dealt with this for 7 weeks.
I
What the fuck?
know. Pneumonia 2.
Yay.
No! I want to work!
E-scan, dexterity saving throw, please.
You got the C-scan, I believe. I believe. Oh,
Seven.
no.
Oh no.
now I have a question for you, Monty.
Uh-huh.
I can hold my breath for 15 minutes. Does that help at all in this situation?
Unfortunately, no. If you breathe water specifically, you would have no problem here.
Got it. Okay.
Well, how them gills working?
I don't have them.
Cool.
You are grappled and restrained.
Yay.
Oh boy. Okay. The one that's currently on you, Kai, is going to go for a slam attack against you.
It can try.
I think it's going to go for Otho, actually.
What? Okay.
It can do that?
That is
Honestly,
a
that's fine.
16 on you, Otho.
That is my armor class.
Damn it.
It's allowed to
okay.
grapple one creature and swing at another.
And still attack, I guess.
Yep.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay. Oh, that's super cocked. Hold on. Oh, that's a kind of pathetic roll. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as it whips its tail around and smacks you.
Owie.
That ends the tracker's turn. At the start of the turn order, Escan,
Yeah.
you, as you're being slowly drowned, you begin to feel a nightmare takes your mind. A sack is thrown over your head. Your body is lashed, your arms and legs hog-tied, and then you feel a cold, wet embrace as you begin to drown, crashing into cold water, dark and uncaring. You take, at the start of your turn,
There's no save?
no save.
Wow.
Because you're already
So
under
no
the
save.
yeah, 'cause you
it's
failed
not
the
an
first one.
attack.
9 points of necrotic damage.
Ugh.
It is your turn. You are restrained. So your speed is 0. You gain no bonus from the speed. You have a disadvantage. Attack rolls against you have advantage.
My
And your attacks have disadvantage.
And I'm also treated as silenced because there's something in my mouth, so I can't cast most of my spells.
And you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Ooh.
So you can still attack. You can still cast spells. I will say it does not say anything about ruining your verbal component, so I'm not going to give that penalty. That seems kind of
I'm
vicious.
drowned?
But
Okay. Yeah,
if
we're
I'm
drowning,
incapable of breathing and I'm drowning because there's
'Cause
a
then I
fluid
would've-
in my throat,
yeah, 'cause then I
there's
could
no
blade
way I
sing.
could speak.
You,
you can yell underwater.
You also have somatic. Like you don't. Not every spell is verbal.
Most are verbal.
No,
though.
but most of my
Most
attacks
Most
are.
have
a
verbal components, that is
component.
correct.
I will allow gargling for somatic. Or verbal, rather.
Listen, if
For
I
verbal,
can
you mean?
gargle a sea shanty, that's huge. I'll take it.
I assume you mean for verbal?
Verbal, yes. You
Yeah,
can
okay.
you can murloc
That's
through
fine.
this.
So
it
how
does
am
not
I-
give any penalty for that specifically. So I'm
How
gonna
am
be
I
fair to you.
grappled? Are my hands free? Because if my hands aren't
Your ha-
free, then I can't do somatic components.
Your hands are free. I don't want to get too technical with this, Mark. Let's just you're restrained. You can still move your fingers, but you can't it's just the restrained condition on you, okay?
Okay.
So your movement is 0. Attack rolls against you have advantage. Your attack rolls have disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So you're being held, but you're not completely tied up. You know what I mean?
Right. So, ranged spell attacks when you're in melee are already at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
So, is this a double disadvantage if I try and cast Ice Knife right now?
You can't double disadvantage.
Okay, so it's just
So,
disadvantage either way.
yeah.
Okay.
How would they even work mechanically?
Yeah, right.
Now,
You roll 4 times and take the lowest number.
Oh, jeez.
twice.
Yeah. So I take the lowest number twice, and then the lowest of those two.
All right, well, I'm going to, I guess, try and Ice Knife the one that's got me grappled.
All right, go and roll disadvantage.
I believe in you.
I believe.
I believe.
That's not bad.
Let's go!
21.
That's amazing.
That hits. Go and roll damage.
And they're vulnerable.
It's,
Are you fucking
2.
kidding me?
1 second.
it's 2 ice damage.
All right, you take 1 point of cold damage, Escan. And the creature, the tracker that is on you, is going to take 4 points of cold damage due to its vulnerability.
I don't suppose that this forces it to like lose its grip or anything.
Yeah, does he get to
Fuck no.
resave?
Nope.
All right,
These things are very mean.
that's
Well,
fine.
That's
I'm
my turn.
I'm just trying to understand what we're working with
Absolute bully.
here. Mm-hmm.
It's my turn.
All right. That brings us to Kai.
All right.
Kai,
Well, first, yes.
You have a similar vision.
Okay.
Yours is a bit different, though. You remember walking down the streets of Pud at night, then humming a song to yourself, and then suddenly that song stops, even though you're still humming. And then suddenly there are shadows in the dark that immediately jump and beat you, and you're senseless. They then tie you, lashing stones to your body, and the last thing you see is a chimney, like a long fall with a bit of moonlight at the top as you hit water and begin to sink. You take... Yikes. You take 13 points of necrotic damage.
All right.
It is your turn.
That hurts.
Hey.
It's my turn.
Well, one thing. Shouldn't
Yes.
Escan get 2d6 extra cold damage with
4?
Ice Knife?
Do I?
Well, you only
Target
rolled a
must make a
D10.
dexterity saving throw or take an extra 2d6.
Oh, I totally even forgot
Yeah.
about that point. Yeah, the 2 damage was just piercing damage. That
Yeah.
wasn't cold
Yes.
damage. I
Do your
didn't roll the
freeze.
The
cold
cold
damage.
damage is 2d6.
So I'm so sorry about
Within
So the
5
thing-
feet. Yeah.
that. I
makes...
think I also have to make that dex saving throw.
Well, no, because it's taking the damage, but then it passes it
The
on to
target
you.
and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a
Yeah,
dexterity
so
saving
you need to
throw.
make another
I also
dexterity,
have-
and
well,
you have disadvantage on that because you are
disadvantage.
restrained.
Oh my god.
Come on, Grekel's done weirder.
Oh, I
you
know.
can do it.
That's another 21.
Okay.
God damn.
It's the same
fine.
It's the same roll.
I
It's
physically
in
rolled those
25
dice
and
too.
21.
So on
Oh
a
my God.
save, you don't take any cold damage. The DC is 15.
DC is 15. That is, they're also gonna take that damage. So we're going to roll me 2d6 of cold damage.
So yeah, sorry, that was my mistake. So that's 8
Hey.
cold damage.
That's a
Nice.
go.
So 2 piercing and then 8
Boosted to
cold, whatever
16.
the math changes that to.
So 1 second, I just gotta change what damage they took real fast.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I was so overwhelmed by what was going on. I forgot how my own spells work.
All right, so you take 4 points of cold damage, Eascan.
Because it's just passing that on to me, right?
It seems that because it's currently on you, that is the damage that you seem to be taking, yes. And then it takes double that, so it's gonna take plus, yeah, so it's gonna take that amount. All right.
God, if I failed the save, I'm taking my own damage and its damage. Whoa.
That's rough.
Let's not
That
fail.
that really hurt it.
Good.
Alrighty. Sorry, we were at Kai's turn, correct? Yeah.
Yep.
Correct.
Please continue.
Cool. I have a choice to make. That's not concentration. I'm gonna wait. I need to be smart about this. I'm just going to attempt to stab it with my rapier.
Okay.
So that is a soft 20 to hit.
God
20
damn.
hits.
Not today, sir. 7 points of damage.
All right. You take 1 point of piercing damage.
Okay.
And as you stab this creature, it seems unbothered by your damage, only taking 1 point of piercing damage from you.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Well, since I can do this, I'm going to start humming the exact same song that I saw in my vision to activate Blade Song as my
Okay.
bonus action. And I can see, right? It's not like on my face. It's just going down my throat.
You can see through the water, yeah. It's like
Okay.
it's like looking from underwater.
Kai is going to catch your eyes, Otho, knowing that you're trying to cut this thing off of it. And he's just going to give you a nod as if to say, it's okay. Almost like he knows that this might take him out as well. And he will end his turn there. He seems like he's more focused and okay and is not panicking like you've seen him in the past. Something about this, he seems to have it together somehow.
Monty, I hate to be this kid in class about the homework, but I took damage and so did Kai. I think we have to make concentration checks.
Oh, shit, for the ability.
That is correct, yes.
I'm so sorry.
You took 1 point.
No, you're good. I didn't take more than 10, so I'll let you
You did
roll
not take
first.
more than 10, so
Yeah.
you're good,
So I
yeah.
just got to roll a 10. But it was before I started blade singing, so I don't get that bonus.
What was Eastken focusing on?
Barkskin.
Oh, I forgot Barkskin's a concentration.
Yeah, Barskin's concentration.
Right, go roll a Constitution saving throw, both of you.
Oh my god, I fail.
All right, that means
So-
enhanceability is gone.
Is
Milo.
gone. I don't fucking believe it.
What did I have to beat?
A 10.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Alrighty.
So I still
Alright.
have Barkskin for whatever that's worth.
That's all right. It's
Alright.
just going to be one of those days. I see you roll 20.
Kai, does that end your turn?
It does.
All right, Otho, it is now your turn.
All right, just seeing the nod of approval from Kai, Otho's just going to try and keep chipping away at this thing with the frozen dagger.
You got it.
And I don't have flanking on this.
Nope.
That is a
Yes!
20 win, though.
That hits.
Nice.
1d4 plus 4 cold damage. Come on, baby. Be kind. That's better. That's 6 points of cold damage.
Nice.
3d6 sneak attack.
Take him out. Take him out.
I'll attempt to. 10 sneak attack.
Okay, 1 second. I gotta do weird math real fast here.
Weird maths. Boom, boom.
Mouth.
And then this thing is going to take.
The ting goes.
Well timed.
Dingoes. Ka-chish.
All right, this thing takes a meaty amount of damage. 1 second. I just gotta do very quick math here.
Meat.
Me.
You take 3 points of cold damage, Kai,
Okay.
and 5 points of sneak attack damage.
You watch Kai drop to a knee as you hit this thing. As he's
It
trying to
was
hold
okay.
on.
Fuck. He'll just look down at this thing with worry, just trying to chip away at its form. Look over at Gaius. Steady on now. Don't panic. And I will give you Master of Tactics once again.
All right, to Gaius.
Gaius, yes.
You got it.
So that'll hopefully negate the disadvantage.
All
That's
right.
a turn.
The start of your turn, Gaius. You find yourself inside of this building, lounging in that living room that you remember seeing, flipping a dagger in your hand. One of your friends comes over, once again, probably to lambast you, but before you can even get a word in, they slit your throat and wrap up your body in a blanket before the last thing you recall being the cold embrace of water. You take 13 points of necrotic damage,
Ow, fuck.
and it is now your turn.
All right, so we'll go ahead and use the greatsword. I'm gonna flavor it as I'm gonna fucking hold the blade out across my chest where the thing is wrapped around me and shove the blade into my own chest.
All right.
Nice.
Disadvantage.
19.
No, he has Master of Tactics, I thought.
Master of Tactics.
That's right, Master
It's a
Type 19
19.
hits.
11 slashing plus 1, so 12.
Hey,
12
still something.
points. As you bring your blade towards you, you shove it towards you, and then you kind of drive it away, almost prying off this creature, until eventually you slice this thing clean in half and the water splashes to the ground. The last thing you hear is the final bubbles of a corpse as it fades into the water below. You are no longer restrained and grappled.
A sensation I'm not too unfamiliar with after the past 6 weeks. Throwing that shit up. All right. Oh boy, who's gonna need the help the most at this point? Probably Escan. I'm so sorry, little one.
I am sorry, my child.
I am
I am
sorry.
sorry.
All
And
right,
swing.
second attack. Did I not take damage from that?
Because you killed it. I don't know.
You did at the start of your turn, yes.
Oh, but killing it didn't cause me to take its damage.
Oh, right, you would have taken the damage, yes, actually.
I shoved my fucking greatsword into my
Yeah.
I
chest
was
like a
gonna say, I
razor
feel like you
blade.
might have hurt
You-
yourself a little
You
bit.
take 6 points of slashing damage as well.
There you go.
All right, you know what? I let out a scream with that fucking gurgling cough of throw up. I am using second wind.
You got it.
Ooh, good job.
That is your bonus action.
So as soon as the blood hits the floor, the wound closes up.
Nice.
It's worth pointing out you cannot break up your attack action because you have 2 attacks, right, as part of your action.
Yeah.
You cannot
I
break it
can't?
up with a bonus action. No, you can't. You have to do action and then
So, but
bonus
could
action.
Could he
Can
finish
I,
his
can I
attack
finish
action
my
and then
attack and then
bonus?
do this?
Yes, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
that's-
cool. Then
there you
let me try to hit first.
go. I
15.
didn't know that.
15, that hits. Yeah, you can break up movement, but you can't break up your bonus action in the
Gotcha,
middle
good
of
Oh my god!
Oh!
Jeez.
I'm so sorry,
It
Mark.
is nearly max
Hey,
damage.
I'm not dead yet.
He's not dead
15
yet.
slashing
The keyword
damage.
is yet.
You
it's taking all of
cleave
that.
into this thing, and as you do, unfortunately, E-Scan, you also get cleaved. You take 7 points of slashing damage, E-Scan, as this creature also takes a bunch of damage as well.
Okay, now I'm gonna magically cover up that fucking wound. So let me double check. Bonus action 1d10
Yep.
plus con plus level up. So 1d10 plus con, which is this. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 HP back.
There you go.
Nice.
Do I need
Heal
to make
that up.
another concentration check, or is it just once per turn?
It's
Every time you take damage. Yeah.
Awesome.
So beat another 10, Mark. You got this.
Wait, would you have beaten a
Oh.
16?
That's a 21.
Yeah, you're fine.
Let's go!
All right, that's turn.
All right, that is Gaius's turn. That brings us to Milo. It is now your turn.
All right. I haven't even stooped. Yeah.
It's worth pointing out, it doesn't affect anything, but this room is beginning to flood.
So here's the thing. And Monty, if this does nothing, it's 100% fine. I just think it would be funny to try. Realizing that we're very obviously being attacked from the drowning victims of the gang. Realizing that they all sank to the bottom. Realizing that all of his friends are drowning. Milo is going to cast Water Walk. Now, the thing is, and this is the weird part, is that if something is submerged, it carries a target to the surface of the liquid. If you want to rule this as non-functioning, that is fine, Monty. I just thought it might be funny to try.
Ooh. Try to push them off of the grapple.
I'm basically trying to disrupt them so they're no longer drowning and grappling.
Really creative. I love it. Unfortunately, these creatures are not made of water.
That is fine. I
There you
just
go.
wanted to give it a go.
Can I
All
just
right.
say though, that's really fucking
That's
smart.
Really clever.
That was a
Yeah.
sick idea.
The good news is, you guys are now walking on water, so you guys all slowly lift up to the top of the water.
Because that was the other concern too. Because if we start drowning because there's water filling in
Yeah.
here, that would be rough. So
You would be the
Everybody-
first to go too. So
yeah, I would. I would
Yeah.
seem like rock. So that's at least taken care of. So we're just gonna bring the friendly pan over to Kai and give it a whack.
El Kabong.
And 13.
Ooh.
13 just misses. I'm so sorry.
Okay. And then I'm going to get the heckles out of dodge here because
Well,
I've
damn.
got range. Sorry, guys, I tried. I thought it was cool.
No,
It was a good idea.
listen,
It was a good
creative
idea.
It just might cost me though.
That's fine.
Legitimately.
Oh my god!
Some of you may
That's
die,
fucking savage.
but that's a sacrifice
If
I'm
this
willing
was-
to make.
If this was like a water elemental or like a water weird, 100%.
Yeah.
Gaijin,
that's fine,
100%.
that's fine.
Unfortunately,
All
these
right,
creatures are
They're
rather
not.
unique.
see
They're
what
not
happens.
liquid. They're jello.
In
Yeah.
character, we wouldn't know that though, because
Yeah.
it still
Don't know,
looks
yeah.
like drowning
Yeah.
water victims.
just like you didn't know they were undead. It makes sense.
Yup. Okay, that's me.
Alrighty, that brings us to top of the turn order. It is now the tracker's turn. Starting with the one that is on E-scan, it is going to reach out and go for a slam attack. Gaius, as this thing actually reforms its body, the hand that it takes to slam at you, you've
Yeah.
seen this hand before. This hand reached for you in that sewer when you were being chased, and it reaches out to you once again.
Son of a bitch.
That is
Wait,
going to be a
is it attacking-
21 to hit.
Is it
No,
attacking me
yeah.
or Gaius?
Gaius.
Oh, okay.
No,
I thought it was attacking me.
You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
The other one is going to do the exact same thing towards you, Otho. That is going to miss. That is an 8 to hit.
Nope.
You dodge out of the way, splashing up some of the water. That ends the tracker's turn. E-Scan, it is now your turn.
Am I taking more damage?
You are, yes. As you feel your body sink deeper and deeper into the water, it is cold and unrelenting. But then there comes a gentle feeling, as if you're being held. A ghostly woman holds you, her own agony mirroring yours. You
Oh.
take 7 points of necrotic damage. And it is now your turn.
Gaius, you will see E-Scan's body start to kind of relax ever so slightly, enough that his legs buckle and he
Oh,
drops to
no.
both of his knees. And as he's struggling, a shaky hand seems to sort of reach out towards you, but then the palm turns towards the base of this creature. I'm going to cast Ice Knife again
Okay.
at 2nd level.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
I go, you stay, no follow.
And it's at
Superman.
disadvantage. Wolf. I'm trying to let it go at disadvantage. It won't let me.
Let it go.
D20. Come on.
Let it go.
Again,
Roll
if these
20,
dice
let
take
it go.
if these
D&D
dice
Beyond
take
is
too long, I
fighting
need you
you
guys
right
to
now.
roll your
It's
roll
not
your
my
dice.
physical dice. It's D&D Beyond. It's for whatever reason it wasn't letting me click on the spell. Cast. What the hell? Okay. It's
You
a
have your roll 20
D20.
sheet?
Yeah.
Yeah, use your roll 20 sheet then.
That's
That's
an 11 with disadvantage.
You reach out with the spell and try and grab on, but unfortunately you're unable to find purchase as the spell fizzles away in your hand. That was your action. You still have your bonus action.
Can I do anything with my bonus action? This is so stupid.
Wouldn't sorry.
just
Wouldn't,
might
wouldn't the knife
work.
knife go off anyway?
No, it's a to hit.
Hit or miss, the shard then explodes, and the target and each
It would
creature within 5
honestly-
feet.
It would have to explode
Yeah.
at whatever it makes contact with. And so that would probably be the wall.
On a hit, the target takes blah 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 blah. Hit or miss, the target then explodes. The target and each creature. Oh no, it is if it misses or hits. That will mean that I need E-Scan, Gaius, and the creature to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, here we go.
Because you're all within 5 feet of the target, so.
Oof. 4.
Uh-oh.
Okay, go ahead and roll 2d6 and also your dex saving throw. E-scan.
I'm trying. Okay, it's working now for whatever reason. That was so weird.
Oh, D&D Beyond.
Why are you doing this? Okay.
Okay, roll 2d6 then.
Yeah. Just in case I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, yeah.
I upcast it, so it's actually 3d6.
That is correct. Yep.
Of course. It's
Oh.
12 damage. 12 ice
All right.
damage.
Gaius and Iskan, you both take 12 damage. The creature succeeded on its dexterity saving throw and takes no damage, unfortunately.
Oh, fuck.
For fuck's sake.
E-scan is down.
Got a 22. Iskan is unconscious. As there is a giant explosion of ice in the corner, the creature avoids it entirely. Gaius, you bring up your arms and get just shattered, like just a bunch of crystals hit your arms and gore into your wrists. However, the creature remains standing, holding on to Iskan's head.
Oh, God. This could be
All
really
right.
bad.
That
Yeah, this
ends
could be
Iskan's turn. That brings us to Kai.
Yep.
Kai, you feel yourself sinking deeper and deeper into the drink. It's cold, unfriendly, an abyss. You feel deep in your core such a rage. You find yourselves in the arms of a ghostly figure, her rage mirroring your own. You take 6 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, okay.
And it is now your turn.
Oh, my Lord in heaven. I have to do some quick math. I was not expecting that to happen. Oh, no. Hang on. I have a question, Monty. I can't move, right?
You're restrained. Your movement is 0.
Okay, cool. But I can cast?
You can cast, yeah.
Is there any way to tell how beat up this thing is with Otho having slashed at it multiple times?
Because of its amorphous form, unfortunately, there's no way to know.
Okay, another question. If I cast a spell that has a radius effect, but I cast it behind me against the wall, like let's say back here, does it then just become the radius towards me and it doesn't extend past the wall? It's like self-contained?
I do not understand that question at all. I'm sorry.
So basically, let's say like I cast a shatter spell and it's got like a 10-foot radius, but I cast it against the wall. It can't go 10 feet behind the wall. Will it then just be 10 feet away from the wall that the radius encompasses? Basically like this. Let me draw it out for you.
Okay.
Mathematically, that's how that would work, yeah.
Yeah, so like let's say I cast a shatter here. It would only catch this 10 feet. It wouldn't catch anything behind it because there's a wall here. Correct?
You don't know what's behind the wall, so you're risking it. But yeah, you can try.
Okay. That is another good question.
As far as you know, behind that wall is just dirt and stone, but you don't 100% know because you haven't been on the other side of that wall.
All right.
The other thing to keep in mind is that's where all your bottles are here. Those will all break.
Oh, that's true.
And
That's
you
true.
you have a
And
bottle
all the
there you need.
All the poison would leak into the water.
All the poison. Yeah, that would be a really bad time. All right.
Yeah, we never got the bottle, did we?
Actually,
Nope.
Iskan did pick it up, but I never said what happened to it after that, so.
Okay, then here's what I'm going to do. Am I still able to use my arm to throw something?
Yeah, you can.
I'm going to throw the scepter to Otho. Wark specifically.
Okay.
So whatever that counts as.
That is an action.
Okay. Then I can't do anything else. And that'll be turn. Otho, he's going to throw the scepter to you. and nod, almost like he knows what's going to happen next, and he wants to make sure that it's held on to. And that'll be his turn.
Okay. That ends Kai's turn. Otho, it is now your turn.
Fuck. Okay. Just trying to see if there's anything in my inventory I could possibly use in this situation. Handful of sawdust, go!
Try him out.
Maybe
Okay.
look at Jill like throw up.
I guess I'm just gonna try and kill this thing right here, right now.
Go for it.
With the ice knife. This is the only real thing I can do. I'll just say, Mr. Brightbeam, I may need you in a moment.
Looks over
And-
to Eastgen drowning on the ground.
Well,
We'll get to that.
we'll get to that in a moment. For now, Attaku. That's a natural 20.
Oh, no!
Oh, let's go.
No, that's
no,
not
that's
exactly
really
great.
bad.
That's not.
Yeah, I know.
really
That
bad.
wasn't a good let's
That's
go.
really bad.
Let's go
Oh,
away.
no.
Double everything.
Double everything.
2d4 plus 4.
That's like the one thing that couldn't. Oh, that's like the worst 20
Okay.
Oh,
ever.
minimum
there we go.
damage. So that's
Okay, I'm
6
good with
cold.
that.
Sneak attack damage, though.
Yeah, this
and
is where
then
it could get bad.
I don't think I'm going to kill you outright with this.
Yeah.
I don't know,
He is a
dude.
wizard.
We're gonna find out because it depends on how the damage is transferred. Oh God!
25
Oh,
points.
no!
Okay. 1 second.
Good news, bad news.
No.
Good news, you don't take
Oh,
all of that
no.
damage.
Because it is a crit, because it is your brother, and because I learned a lot from Prince Division, Otho, you think about the price here as you hold Warp Scepter in your hand, and you are like, no. As Kai is drowning, his mouth is open, you take the blade, and like a sword swallower, you plunge it into Kai's mouth,
Oh shit.
barely missing the back of his throat. And as you drive the blade out, the creature cracks up into ice, and it takes 6 cold damage and 15 sneak attack damage. And it shatters into ice and falls onto the ground. I will say, because it freezes in your mouth, Kai, you take 3 cold damage, unfortunately. But you
He's
take
still
no
down.
sneak attack damage.
He is down. To be
Alright,
fair,
you are
it wouldn't
down.
have killed him anyway, but that is way cooler. Holy
That
fuck.
was very tight.
That was way cooler.
Turned Kai into the throat goat for a second.
You really
sure did.
did.
As
But he is
as
Kai is down if it wasn't clear.
You are
Okay.
unconscious.
Otho is going to sit with Kai. He's going to look over at Milo. Change your plans. Help Escan. As Otho begins to pull out a healer's kit.
You got it.
I cannot use it this turn because it's an action to use, but I will give. You know what? It doesn't say that it needs to be. Let me read the help action here real quick. Because be a Kuaz.
You're gonna try and help me on my death save.
Exactly. Then I want to help you on your death saving throw. I think that will work. God damn it, PHP. I just want the help action.
Right.
Here we go. Da-da-da. Creature gains advantage on the next ability check. Da-da-da. Alternatively, a friendly creature when attacking within 5 do that. Shit. Okay.
I don't think it helps saving throws for death saves.
No, unfortunately.
I don't even think it helps
I thought it
saves.
did.
There's very
help with
few
death.
things that do, unfortunately, but they do exist.
Then
Monty, will you allow me to do... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I'll just give Master of Tactics to Gaius again.
Okay. Guys, it's Master of Tactics. What was that?
Will you let
Also?
Kai say something before he passes out an Oath's arms?
I hate to say it, you have a mouthful of ice.
That's fair.
Yeah.
No
I apologize. It's just,
No,
it's,
no,
I mean,
it's totally fine. It makes more sense that he doesn't say it. It's all good.
That's going to be my turn.
all right. That brings us to Gaius. It is now your turn.
Hey, Monty.
Uh-huh.
Are the gloves considered magical?
Yes, I will say yes. I think we agreed on that.
Cool. If we agreed on that, I want to grab the slime and yank it out.
Grapple check?
No, athletics to shove it.
Okay.
Let's go, Gaius.
Because I have Giant's Bite, I have advantage.
Do you want to
Let's go.
posture yourself so you shove it in a specific direction?
I want to shove it behind me.
So you'll have to maneuver around it.
Oh, well, here.
You'll have to get next to, like,
It's
Eastgon,
right
yeah.
there.
All right.
I want to push it, like, right over here.
Okay. This is a competing check.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
14.
Unfortunately, as you go to shove it, your arms just go straight through the amorphous body, unfortunately. But that was your first attack, because shove is part of the attack action, so you do have your second attack.
Fine. Fuck it. I can't switch back to my great sword, but the gloves still count as my unarmed, so since it's freehand, I will attack.
You got it. Go for it.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Even
dude.
with Master of
That's all right.
Tactics, I'm so
That's all right.
sorry.
Bonus action grapple.
Yeah.
Bonus action grapple. Do you get that even if you don't hit? Oh no, bonus action you get to. Yeah. Never mind. Yeah. Sorry.
Isn't that only with your unarmed fighting?
Yes, and I just
Yeah,
used
you
that.
just punched.
He
Yeah.
punched.
Yeah,
Oh.
he pushed.
Ooh,
24!
Oh my God.
Go.
Woo!
Holy shit! By 2.
Let's go.
By 2, you managed to grab this thing. It's amorphous. You guys ever have those toys at dollar stores, which are like those plastic things that have like water inside of them, and they're
Yes.
like slippery?
Oh, yeah.
It's like holding one of those for you guys, but you managed to hold on to this thing narrowly, barely almost escapes your grasp. It is now grappled.
On the start of its turn, it takes damage.
You got it. Alrighty, does that end your turn, guys?
That's all I got.
Alright, Milo, it is now your turn.
I am holding it.
At this point, Milo, the water, like the room is like probably about, for our tall folks, about ankle deep. You would probably be struggling at this point.
I casted
But you're
water
walking
walk
on water, yeah.
Yeah, everyone's walking on water, which is good.
on sunshine. Whoa. Muzz gonna
Eastgon's
come.
body is just
Yeah, I know.
Yamcha'd
I'm
in the-
working on it.
No, hold on. He's
Working
Yamcha'd
on
in the
it.
corner on the surface of the water, so as the water just rises, he's just kind of floating up into the air.
It's just Yamcha on a waterbed in the middle.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
Iskon, break yourself from the depths, and I'm going to healing word.
Get up, Eastcon.
Hey,
Get
get
up.
your eight.
Oh,
Nice.
there it is. Get up.
You are 8. You are prone, though, Escan.
And
I will take prone over dead.
Okay, so I've got a technical question, Monty, and if not, it's fine. If something says that it takes a bonus action, you can't substitute an action for a quote bonus action to activate.
No,
it,
you
correct?
cannot, unfortunately, no.
'Cause I think you couldn't 3-5. Okay, I wasn't sure. Well, I can't move the funny pan, so I'll fry the funny man. I'm gonna try and guiding
Fucking
bolt this
damn it.
thing.
Unfortunately, you've already casted a spell this turn, so you
Oh,
can't
that's right,
cast
that's
2
right.
spells a turn.
I will Sacred Flame because it's a cantrip.
Okay, you got it.
I believe it's going to be a dex save.
Dexterity saving throw.
DC 16.
That is a 10.
Cool. It
So
takes
it
9
takes
radiant.
9 radiant.
Yes,
Let's go.
sir.
Not attached to anybody, so it just takes the damage. Foof! As a light erupts as it's holding on to Gaius. It is still standing, however.
Sorry, I had to get in a range. All right, that's turn.
Alrighty, 1 second. Sorry, just taking off my jacket real fast.
Yep,
All
yep.
right, that brings us to the top of the turn order, which is the tracker's turn.
All right,
Gaius,
on
go and roll your damage.
On the start of its turn, it takes 4 magical bludgeoning damage.
Takes the full amount of damage. It is still standing. As you have it grappled, however, I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
This is fine. I don't care. I'm the HP sponge. This is
It's
good.
slippery.
8.
Oh.
God damn it.
It begins to drown you as it attaches itself to you. You're like holding on to it, and it's like currently just drowning you as well, and like wrapping up your arms. You are restrained, grappled, and gurgling up water once again. That brings us to Eastcan. It is now your turn as you blink your eyes. Like the world is moving, but it actually is because you're on top of like rushing water.
I'm going to use my movement to stand up
Okay, half your movement gets you up.
and kind of making sense of what's going on around me. I'll catch sight of Gaius now being gargled by, or rather gargling this ooze. And a very angry expression is going to come on Eastcan's face as he's going to hold out his hand and use one of his guiding bolt attacks that he gets.
You got it.
And maybe possibly hit. It's with disadvantage, right?
No, because it's off of you now.
Oh, it's off
No,
you.
it's currently
It's
in
within
melee.
5 feet, though, unfortunately.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
It will be with disadvantage unless you want to try and risk running out of range and turning back and hitting, but that is up to you.
Does an 18 hit?
18 hits.
All right. It's going to take 4. Sorry,
the
guys.
king of disadvantage over here.
Yeah, right.
17 radiant.
God. Ouchies.
So that's going to be... You point blank,
Smile
just
like
as Gaius is currently struggling with this and trying to wrench it from his lungs, essentially, you just point blank thrust out a handy scan and just shotgun blast this thing. You take 8 points of radiant damage, Gaius.
All right.
And as the creature is shot, it splatters back into the water and disappears.
And Eastcan will kind of like, even though. Did you actually change your size for Giant Smite, or did you maintain?
No, I
medium.
remained the same.
Okay, so
As-
Eastcan will kind of catch you under the arm as it is blasted out of your face.
As you guys are gasping and wheezing, Otho, go ahead and make me a healer's kit check.
I think with the healer's kit, I don't need to make the check. He's just
Okay.
stable.
Oh yeah, it's got
Alright.
10 uses.
Yeah, it uses one of its charges, but he is stable.
He's stable, but he's still unconscious. As you all kind of stand in the room, you begin to watch as the water, you think it's continuing to rain, but it is in fact the opposite, as the water from the floor then rains into the ceiling until eventually the room returns back to its previous form until a single drop clink, hits the ceiling and vanishes without a trace.
All right,
Gaius. Gaius looks. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, everyone gather up. He's gonna pull the sensor out to get ready for big heal. And then 10, 4. Everybody gets 24 health back.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Nice.
As you all heal up, kind of catching your breath. Still not out of the frying pan yet, because there's a frying pan in the room.
Haha.
As you all kind of pant and breathe, that is where we're going to take our break.
Oh boy!
Alrighty.
All right, cool.
What
I'll be
a
right back.
time.
Those things
Where?
are terrifying.
Also,
Yeah.
I will reveal what they're called. They're called slithering trackers.
Good.
Mhm.
Gross.
I'm gonna go get a quick bite.
I'm
I
gonna
gotta
go
use the
get a
bathroom
quick
super badly.
bathroom break.
Where is my healer's kit? I
Yeah.
know it's here. There it is. How many
Well,
charges
welcome
do I
into the
have?
halftime show, everybody. We lived. How's it going? Wolfwing Pup, thank you for the 21 bits. Title, Attack of the Drink. Oh boy. Here we go. Let the puns begin. Burnout Vaughn, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey Bosco, check Twitter. I normally don't during the stream, but I guess we're on break. What happened?
Okay.
Oh,
I've-
snap! Very cool. They framed a couple of pictures that I signed for them.
Way.
Nice. So my friend Dawn signed one for you, and you got the Remy one. I got to collect them all. Bubba Bob, thank you for the 500 bits. Got flashbacks to that one Majin Buu scene. Also, title suggestion: Bog
Oh,
in
God.
your throat. Yeah, I know. That's terrifying. Hulksenator, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate that. Just saw that. Also, Ace Bounty, thank you for the Tier 1 sub. See, Zito, I told you I was nervous for you guys tonight. Nah, you're silly. What's the worst I can... Mikon Pachi, thank you for the 20 bits. Two things. One, idea for Connor for a goal if he does a charity stream. Otho reads the go the fuck to sleep. And two, it's been forever. So, Monty, what was the creature in the Don't Dead Open Inside House from episode 2? And
Oh,
I'm sure
I
she
know what
heard
that
that.
is.
Are you allowed to say?
I forget what it's called. I probably shouldn't say. But I do know what it is. For those of
There
you
you
who
go.
don't know what it is, maybe you'll find out.
A man named Peach, thank you for the bits. So I keep trying to roleplay different characters in D&D, but keep defaulting to playing as me. Any suggestions?
I do.
Okay.
Find characters you enjoy in other forms of media. Like, find the hero. Find the one character you absolutely enjoy. And as much as it's like, oh, I don't want to copy this character. No, try role-playing them. Try being them. Maybe you'll get an idea as to how to differentiate them between yourself.
Yeah, straight
it's
up,
probably-
just copy whatever you like.
Yeah, and if it's a bad impression, that means it's a good character because nobody's going to know what you're stealing from, normally. Ender King, thank you for the 35 bits title suggestion, Past Memories. Doug 40, thank you for the 100 bits. Potential title idea, Drowning in Regret. Callum Draws, thank you for the 10 bits. Kai almost died to a knife popsicle. Killer Chancey, thank you for the 10 bits. Episode title, Don't Drink and Die.
Hey.
Oh, no. That's a
I
little...
like that one.
Hey,
Oof.
Bosco,
Yeah.
just because I need to know, would that have killed you outright?
No, it wouldn't have.
Okay.
It was not going to kill me outright. It was going to get close, but it wouldn't have killed me outright. I hate to be that guy who ruins
For
the tension,
you.
but I was trying to play it up because it's more fun that way. Bubba Bob, thank you for the 500 bits. For your next Die Hard Dice collab, you guys should fully embrace the meta and make dandelion-themed dice. Oh, boy. Nobody tell Monty. Ace Bounty, thank you for the 100 bits. Episode title, 50 Nightshades of the Grave.
Blech.
That's interesting. K-Man, thank you for the bits. Episode named Drowned Dead. Defective Sheep, thank you for the bits. Title suggestion, Nightmare Drop Distance.
Nice.
Okay.
Who's Riku in this scenario?
That's a
Your
good question.
answer will have ramifications.
Oh, hang on.
Kai is Riku?
I don't... You're above my head at this point.
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh. Ew. Sorry, that was a very visceral reaction. I apologize. I didn't mean to do that so viscerally.
Oh fuck, that was a great response. I don't know what you're talking about.
Vorstrix, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Question for Gaijin. Will everyone's favorite Pain Boy Cortag ever appear on the Gim Gam channel? I will ask him when he comes back.
Okay, what?
Oh, Cortag, do you think they'll ever appear on the Gim Gam channel?
I might. God. Do you guys have any idea how much I've been thinking about that?
I'm
Do
sure
it.
you have.
Fucking do it.
Look, can I just say that I've watched a
Creates
couple
whole
bits
orc
of-
channel. I wonder.
Yeah.
No, not just that, but it's like I've always felt really bad because it's like I wasn't in my orc hole yet. Like I was only just doing it like, this could be funny, but now it's like, oh my god, now in retrospect, there are so many different things I would do, different ways I would act, like so many different things. And it's kind of ironic too. Sorry, this is one quick thing. Because Cortag was obsessed with getting teeth either prior to or right after a procedure, that's just me riffing on the American healthcare system without realizing that he would have been absolutely a Bad Moon's pain boss, and that's the clan that I love. Sorry, Zito, go for it.
I just want to like dial back with you real quick. I want to take you by the shoulder and like turn you around and like just huddle in really close. All right, now, are you sure you want to go with that take for the very beginning of that whole statement?
I mean, what do you mean?
I mean, the orc hole.
Yes, Zito, I am going to own the orc hole. I know what I said, and I'm going
Pardon?
to stick to it.
All right. Oh, I'm glad that you can hold this W or this L, depending on however your preference is. I'm very happy for you. I'm going to go walk back to the rest of the group now and try not to smile and laugh.
Why are
Happy
we
Pride
yelling?
Month, everybody.
I don't know.
Because
But-
I own this orc hole.
What I would so that notwithstanding, I do want to say, Gaijin, I've tuned into a couple of your streams. It fills me with such joy to see you having so much fun doing the orc stuff, and I'm so glad
Hell
you
yeah.
decided to do it.
It's so wild. Like I'm still terrified of it because when you're known for when you are branded as something for 10 years, it is really, really scary to try and branch out and do something completely different. I don't know which law it is, but similar to Murphy's Law, the more that something threatens your identity, the more you're going to try to push it away, despite the fact that change might need to happen. And I don't mean to take up a lot of time. It's just I want to make a public statement of I'm losing a little bit of like the reasons why I cared so much about Japan and analyzing it and stuff like that. And I don't know why or how, but this is kind of taking it over. And it's still not where it needs to be on a financial level, but there's still growth rather than stagnation and stupidity. And I'm just happy. I'm just really happy that everybody's there for it. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I didn't expect anyone. Bosco, you remember that orc flyer game that we played a while back?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
People were getting into that like hardcore.
I remember. I'm glad that we did it, and I'd love to do more.
Well, next time we play that, I'll be sure to let you know because
Yes,
we've got like 5 other people playing it now, which I didn't expect. So that it'll
yeah.
actually be fun to play with multiple people. Sorry, that is my TED Talk. Good night.
No, Gaijin, your TED Talk, I put my hand on your shoulder, bout. That is 100% me with bout, so I get you, man.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's just hard. Like people still compartmentalize me as the Japan guy, and it's actually getting really obnoxious. Like to the point where I don't even want to touch anymore, especially after the Assassin's Creed Yasuke debacle. And I had so many people asking, "What's your take?" I'm like, guys, I don't care. I just don't care about this discourse. It's not important.
I mean, fair.
Sorry, it took
Again,
so long.
it's
I'm
nice
back.
to
I
see. It's nice to see you doing
You're
something that's creatively fulfilling.
Yeah.
I just can't wait for you guys to see the next orc video because like it's an anti-review. It's basically an orc perspective reviewing something that is known for being good and is actually good, but from that perspective, it's terrible.
It's the worst thing in the world.
I can't wait.
Exactly.
I can't wait.
Okay, so I need
Monty-
an orc video about like your favorite cereal.
Oh.
I need a review of Cinnamon Toast Crunch by an orc.
We'll see. We'll see how this. I have so many ideas.
There
for
are
this,
so many
though.
jokes just lying on the table.
Monty, I heard you come back. Are you
Yeah,
good?
sorry it took so long. I apologize.
No, you're
My
good.
stomach-
Mark,
my
are you
stomach's
back?
a little bit upset.
Yeah, I've been here.
You good to go? Gaijin, you're good?
I'm
Connor, is
good.
Connor here?
Connor?
Oh, I
Connor's
do.
not here.
Whoop.
I do have to say really quick. Yes, I've
Mhm.
already played Orc Massage, and despite what kind of game that is
Oh,
extremely
God.
wholesome. That game is extremely wholesome.
Mhm.
Not the stuff I've seen from it.
No, it's
Well,
okay.
that's
It's the
Connor's back.
it's the stuff, Connor. It's the stuff around it because
Ah.
he's a big sweetie. He's absolutely a big sweetie.
By the way, Connor, I poked you on Discord real quick.
Huh?
I didn't realize that was a feature. I thought that was just like a Facebook thing.
Nope.
Oh.
Who remembers poking their friends on Facebook?
I know, crazy. Who
Oh.
remember shake the screen?
Also-
the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Also, good job, everybody, for surviving that encounter. That was a
Oh,
scary
Jesus.
encounter.
It
Yeah,
got
we're
scary
still
there
alive.
for a little
So
bit.
my
Yeah.
fear was gonna be that it was like if you went down with that thing in your mouth, you're just done. That was my fear.
Yeah.
That's
I was
and
fully
you know what?
ready for that to be it.
And I was 100% okay with, all right, magic gloves, just pull it off and let it attach to me because I am the tank. I had a contingency of healing.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
had two
that self heal was
healing.
clutch.
Oh, no,
yeah.
I have a
Fighters
I have a
are
second
amazing.
one.
I felt so bad because the turn on dead was so brilliant.
Yeah,
Gaijin,
but they're
if
not.
this thing
They're not
was a
undead.
Pokemon, it would be like ooze and then undead. Like that would be its second typing for sure.
Yeah. But that's not how D&D works.
Because the hope was to drive everything, all of them, out of everybody else's throats and get them pushed against
Yeah.
the wall.
Yeah.
So
would've
yeah,
been
no,
great.
it's fine, and I didn't know if the water walk would do anything. I just thought it was kind of thematic to at least
That
try.
was a very smart.
It was a very
choice,
cool
though.
idea. It could have worked if they were water-based oozes.
The thing that I'm gonna kind of wonder though is that like when and if we get to the bigger fights and we all possibly are inside of liquids, maybe that could be clutch. I don't know,
Could be.
because drowning is is the big theme of this.
Well,
Apparently.
yeah, I would definitely want to clarify whether or not it could be used in that way, so you don't burn a third level spell, being like, I'm
Ah,
gonna
it's
try this and we'll see.
Can I just gush about something because
Go for it.
I love Delicious in Dungeon. I need to catch the newest episode. The way they show water walking in that is so cool. It's so cool. I love it so much.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
Is
No,
is it straight up D&D, Monty?
it's
or-
literally D&D. Yeah, it's
Okay.
literally D&D the anime.
Yeah,
So the
from-
writer of Delicious in Dungeon clearly played through Undermountain, like Dungeon of the Mad Mage, Undermountain, because it's literally shares a lot of things. So if you
Yeah,
like
no,
Dungeons and Dragons or anything just flat fantasy, it's really really good. I won't say
Dude.
anything more than that. I don't want to spoil it, but
I saw
Yeah.
like a couple of panels of the manga, and it's like, yeah, the dude clearly fucking has played D&D, and he's played
it's
he's
a lady,
played
I
GURP.
believe, actually.
I apologize. They have played GURPS, D&D, and have played Savage Land. It's like on their sleeve.
Oh,
I
dear.
just
Apparently-
want to cut in here real quick and say, as a representative from California, dude is a non-gendered term. So
Fair enough.
Mm.
That's actually completely valid. I was gonna say, apparently there's a rumor that she requested time off to play Baldur's Gate from her like publisher.
Oh fuck yeah!
She was like, "Let me play Baldur's Gate. Leave me alone. I need to play Baldur's Gate." Apparently, that's what I was told.
I hope they
so.
let her, because it actually would have been great. Like,
Oh,
research.
good research.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like absolutely was research. So yeah, no. Anyway,
I just want to. Monty, I want a druid to be a bear in that show, and just give the look. Nothing more. Just give the look,
Oh,
because it would be
God.
hilarious. That sneer.
All right. Are we good to dive back into it, Connor? Are you back?
Why did you have to say dive?
Well, you see, Mark, when you're jumping into water,
Shut up.
Oh, I think Connor's still gone. We can still talk. Sorry.
Curses.
oh, he's,
Oh, I
he's
was
here.
muted.
He's muted.
No, he's
I
not
was
Connor's
muted.
muted, but he's here.
Oh, you're here. Okay. Are we good to keep going, Connor?
Yeah,
Yes.
Gaijin, you good to keep going?
absolutely.
Mark, Bosco, Zito.
I'm coughing for a little bit, but it's actually getting the shit out of my lungs, so it's a good cough.
It's thematic too, to be honest, as well.
It is, but this is literally like my lungs are just like, this is it. this is the final push. Get this shit out now.
Yeah, get it out. Don't swallow it either.
Speaking of get it out, let's get the hell out of this place.
See if we can.
Kai is still unconscious. He's not.
No, he's not.
Stable. No,
I
he's
healed.
stable.
We
Oh,
all
you
just
heal-
got 24.
I gave
HP.
everyone 24
right.
HP back.
Kai, you are alive.
I'm alive.
But at what cost?
Still not
All of
moving
you,
much.
despite the room being cleared out of water, all of you are still drenched.
Drenched or waterlogged.
Oh, I hate it here.
All right, I'm going back.
Martiralo.
I'm going back towards the hatch. Is it locked still?
As you go and push up the door, yeah, it appears to be locked still.
Huh! Great Axe is coming out.
Go ahead and roll the swing. Roll the
Chop,
hit,
chop.
rather.
Hassan Chop!
You, using your axe, managed to pry up the door, and then you're I hate to say it, you have horns. You just headbutt the door open.
See,
Let's go.
either I was gonna do that, or I was just gonna say it cuts to a camera shot of the door, it's flat on the floor, and then just a fist comes out of the fucking floor.
In one frame.
I will reveal for you.
I feel that.
You'll have to scroll down, but you can see where.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Yep.
I forgot this is that.
All
Of
the
the
floors are on the same map. What madness is this?
It's funny.
This
That room
madness.
is still blacked
This
out to me.
Is efficiency.
I thought you were about to say
Lamb.
Sparta.
Oh, there it is. There
Yeah, it's all the way down.
No, I know.
Yeah.
It was still black for me for whatever reason. Blip. Not that there's anything wrong
think-
with that.
While everybody is going up the ladder, Otho will just have a moment with Kai trying to get him back to his feet. You just pat him on the back. Sorry about that. I just needed to get that thing off of you.
No, I knew what you had to do. I appreciate the help.
You did well yourself.
Hey,
Weren't
well,
you
I did
scared?
okay. I was well, funny thing about that. No, for two reasons. Number one, I kind of already had to deal with that Razor, and that was nothing compared to that. And number two,
And he kind of looks at you, and then he looks down at the weapons along your hip.
I just trusted the best swordsman in Martiralo.
Well, our father isn't here, but even if he weren't, that would be you.
Did you? I saw what you did before I went. So,
Well, being skilled with a dagger is one thing. Being the best swordsman in Martiralo is another.
I know.
That's a track.
I'm impressed that you're
you're. He just shakes his head.
I know what I said. And you're right, Brutus isn't here, because if he was, then we'd have the second best one in Martiralo here, too. Now let's go. They're probably waiting for us.
Nice.
Ugh. I hate it.
I suppose.
I hate this.
Just pats him on the back.
Ugh.
Otho will look down at the saber on his hip that has just been dangling unused for a long time. And then he'll climb up.
I don't care what I look like. I feel absolutely horrible. Can we go, go?
Let's get back. Let's get out of town. Get back to the camp. I'll just sleep this off.
Yeah,
I
we
just,
gotta make sure that we're not seen, though.
As you guys make your way into the kitchen, you hear noise coming from the
where?
main living room.
I
Oh.
will
I'd like to peek around the corner.
peek. Yeah.
Fortunately, Milo, you can peek from where you are. Unfortunately, Kai, you cannot. It looks as though the door that the one guard rushed in with is still hanging ajar.
But is it open?
I'm gonna fight you, Mark.
Can we?
No,
can
Monty,
we-
that's clearly a door, not a jar.
Can we do a listening perception check for possible like foot movement or anything like that?
Go for it.
We should
See if
check
I
the
have-
front to see if the bodies are still there.
20?
If I have an unsolvable water ear problem.
That's a soft
Monty?
20, Monty.
Soft 20.
Sorry, I was putting on my jacket again.
It's
As
a 25 for
you,
E-scan.
It's a flat 25.
excuse me. Oh my god, I am also drowning too.
We're all
I-
dying.
What the fuck?
What a great day!
To be fair, I was quite sick over the
Let's
weekend.
go.
I apologize.
I believe.
Oh, all right. Milo and Escan, as you guys give a cautionary listen, you don't hear anything. You can hear the sound of the people outside, like the road outside, but that's about it. You do recall that there was another guard, but he seemed to have run off after an illusion.
Okay, I was
Uh,
just listening if anyone possibly came back in.
You don't hear anybody inside except for yourselves, to
Okay.
the best of your knowledge.
Let's just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Let's
Before
skedaddle.
before we leave, I want to check outside the door to see who's out there.
Okay. As you peek outside, you see no one. This is the back area, so this one backs to another building.
Cool.
Okay. Hey guys, the building we came from, we can get to it this way.
All right, let's get going.
All
And
right.
I'm gonna peek around this corner to the other alley where I remember looking with. Whoa!
I was
We're
gonna take
good.
you off map.
Wait,
I'm
I'm on the
gonna
map.
do- we're good.
Oh no!
We're on the
Did you
map.
see
Okay.
Ball of Pud?
Oh,
I
I
never
guess
mind.
we're gonna make it, boys.
So I clicked on it and I dragged it, but you did it mid transition, so it looked like Gaius was on the map.
Huge.
Just a giant kaiju Gaius appears.
Stealth check,
Heh.
money.
Make my
Yes,
monster grow.
group stealth check specifically.
Grop stealth freck.
Grop stuff.
I need
Grop
other
stuff.
armor.
Grop.
You know what?
strop.
12. I will take a 12.
10.
It's an 11 from E-scan.
13.
To be
Here
fair,
we go. I'm due. I'm due. Right? Roll 20.
Yeah.
I'm due today. I'm due. No, I'm not. It's a
Yeah,
5.
you are.
I don't get to roll over 10 today. This is.
Due for a
12
two.
for Milo, 15, or is it 10 for Gaius?
It's 10 because
It's
heavy
10?
armor.
Okay. Okay, 13, 11. The DC was 10, so that is
Meets it beats.
4. Yeah, meets a beat. So 4 successes, 1 failure. As you guys manage to make your way back to the cellar, opening the doors, closing them gently behind you. Your guys are still sopping wet, by the way. The room
Oh,
may
yeah.
have been cleared out, but you are all still like soaked.
Hold on, I'll
As you-
cast prestidigitation. Shakes off.
You eventually find your way back into the tunnel system and back into the sewers.
Let's get the fuck out of the city first.
Yeah, what time of day does it look like?
It looks like afternoon, mid to late. You're not sure.
Let's get the
Mid-to-late
fuck
afternoon.
outta here.
Go, we're
Yeah, let's
leaving.
get out of here.
If there's still sunlight, we're okay.
As you make your way through, eventually you run into your old friend, Take.
We're not.
You guys
taking
are? You
any
guys
of her
took-
shit right now.
You guys took forever. Where were you?
We had a few
I-
hang-ups.
You watch as her nose scrunches and her ears pin back, and she clasps her hands over her nose. She goes, "Oh my god, are you rolling around in sewage?"
No, we were fighting
Basically-
undead blob people.
Yeah, the sewage tried to jump down our throats. Very, very different and very distinct.
Gross.
Turns out
Yeah, it was.
Imagine being there.
Turns out the phantoms of the Nightshade Gang's past are quite literal phantoms.
Like ghosts.
More,
Something like that.
more tangible than that.
Well, did you get what you were looking for?
We did
Sure.
actually. We figured out the identity of the Banshee actually.
Well, there we go. Now you can. What was it you were gonna do with it again? Kill it? Put it at rest?
We're figuring that part out.
Oh, above game really quick because nobody said anything. Milo would absolutely have taken the ether because he was able to identify that, so that would be a huge priority.
And Kai's got the key.
Okay.
At
Make sure
least
to
I
write
write it
those
down
down
on
in
my
your
sheet.
inventory. Yeah,
Yes,
make sure to add them
ma'am.
to your inventory.
Did you
Yeah.
end up taking the candle? I forget.
No, I
No,
left
we
it
left the
because
candle.
everybody said to, so
Gotcha.
he did.
Take, do you know where the Falcon's drink is?
Falcon's Drink. I don't know anything about Falcon's Drink. There's Falcon Street.
Is there like a well or something along those lines on that street?
There was a well, but the water got tainted, so nobody uses it anymore.
Ah,
We have a feeling we may know how it got tainted.
Oh,
The Nightshade gang were dumping bodies into it.
it's covered in like wood.
the
It's-
spirits of the restless are still coming.
Holds up axe.
It's kind of squeezed between a shopping and industrial sector of the city.
Is it worth checking out?
That's up to you guys. This is your whole thing.
Otho was looking to the rest of the group.
Again, we
Maybe
don't know how much more
tomorrow.
time. We don't know
Yeah,
how much more time we have.
Milo's absolutely shaking his head no. It sounds like they built over it. I don't think we'd be able to find any bodies even if we tried.
Besides, that's probably just the tether point. It's where the body was dropped. So we could investigate it, but I don't think it would give us any more clues on how to deal with this. It just is the point of where they're anchored.
We already
Fair
know
enough.
we already
The
know
next-
what to do. Go ahead.
The next leg of our plan is to infiltrate their treasury via wagon in the morning.
Correct. Which means you have to get started on that note.
If we have the forgery seal, don't we?
We have seals that we might be able to construct
Wait.
one.
The treasury? No, the treasury's in the council building. You mean their warehouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, where they store all the goods.
Yeah, it's where there's there's the warehouse and then there's the treasury. But
Wait.
What?
Wait. Everybody
What?
hang on a second.
what?
If the
Yeah.
council had something of great importance, would they keep it at the warehouse or do you think they'd keep it at the council building?
It depends on what it is, but if it's like money or it's like a magical item or if
It
it's like,
is-
you know,
It is their number one highest priority item.
probably their treasury. They have a giant vault inside of the building. It's heavily guarded.
Milo does a hard look to everybody else.
But
Ah,
if it's anything from any of the merchants, they send it to the warehouse first and then they process it there and then everything
Milo,
else
remember,
gets
they didn't-
shipped out.
Milo, remember, they didn't know exactly what it was until we brought it up. They have general terms with you-know-who to turn it over. They probably don't see value in it. It's for someone else. It's probably in the warehouse.
They were told they were told by the Dancing Death that if they found any sort of pearl, anything that even resembled it, to let them know immediately. They know it's a high priority item.
Milo, from experience, it takes people a really long time to go through shipments. If they're capturing all these merchants' goods and storing them in a warehouse, someone has to go through all of that to find our things.
Let me
Bureaucracy
propose
likes to pretend to be organized.
Milo, let me propose something else. Let's say hypothetically they do have it in the council building. We have to rule out the warehouse before we even think about planning a heist into the most heavily guarded spot in all of Pud.
All right, so here's the question then. What's going to happen if either A, the plan fails and we're caught, or B, the orb isn't there? How are we going to get out? We need a contingency plan.
I think we found it. The ether.
We're trying to sneak in during the day. We're
Right,
trying to
in, yes.
no.
If we have to get out, we have a way of being able to move at night now.
Iskon's right. If we don't find it in the warehouse, we can just hide in the cart until nighttime using that. And then we can investigate the council building when they're probably going to be at their most vulnerable.
And what's going to
Take is like leaning and looking at the bottle and she like blinks twice and goes, "Are you gonna drug yourself?"
Essentially, yes.
It's a
That's
long
hardcore.
story. It's a long story. Don't worry too much about it.
No, I'm
So
not gonna ask. I'm not involved, but that's pretty hardcore.
I put my hand on her shoulder. Oh, you're so involved at this point.
Speaking of which, how much longer is this gonna take? My sister needs to leave. I need to get out of here.
Hopefully, maybe another night.
We have one
2,
more day
hopefully
of
at the
this.
max.
Okay. I gotta make sure my sister eats. I can't be outside the walls tonight. I gotta stay in.
No, we're all leaving. It's okay.
I give her rations.
This won't work, unfortunately. I'll eat this one though, but my sister needs special food.
I don't know
shall
if
we
this is-
Inside
get out of here?
check.
Yeah, like
Inside check.
Yeah.
It is really interesting that they can only eat special food.
Herm.
Go for it.
14.
Oh my gosh.
Hang on.
18.
I
Oh
don't
god,
normally
my
roll
bonus
these, but
is
fuck
not
it.
plus 13. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Oh, 22 though.
Oh my god.
Okay. We have a 14,
An 18 and a 22.
18, and 22. Only Otho gets this.
Oh.
Oh shit.
She's pretty, she's not, she's street smart. You get the sense that the, rations are hearty. They're very, they're meant for travel, right? They're not exactly the most fresh thing.
Mm-hmm.
For depending on the person, if it's low
Oh.
constitution or very young, they might struggle
Yeah.
to eat them.
Right.
Babu.
Baby sister.
Yep.
I don't know why my mind immediately went to vampire.
Yeah, because we're
That's
dealing
the
with a lot of
second
bullshit.
time you guys defaulted to
Vampire,
vampire.
I knew it.
Listen,
Can you blame us?
Or as,
Someone
as
in this campaign is a vampire, and they're not going to sneak past us.
or as we like to put it on the Thursday game, ducks.
Huh?
Oh yeah, the Undercity of Martiralo is just full of ducks.
No, in our Thursday game, they were fighting quote unquote not vampires, even though they were drinking their blood. They didn't want to meta, so they called them ducks the entire session.
Excellent.
Nice. As we're moving, I guess we're at this point where we're moving back out, right?
Yep.
I want to ask, I want to just look over at Take, and I want to ask her just casually, not that this is any of my business, but I know what it's like to have siblings. If you could at least say what condition they're in or any sort of information, it could help us getting their transfer out much easier.
She kind of ruminates on it and looks at you, and she goes, "I can carry her. You don't need to worry about that.
Small enough?
Yeah, small enough. Piggyback
Ah.
rides, one of her favorites."
Oh.
I have a baby brother as well.
No kidding.
Mm.
How old?
Oh, I'd say 8 years younger than me.
And how old are you?
I'm 20.
So 12.
Sort
then.
of.
Wiki.
And my sister's probably 3 years younger than that. My cousins, and then it's a long story. I have a huge family.
There's a pause as Take is leading you, and she kind of stops and turns towards you guys and goes, "My sister's 4 years old."
Slow nods.
Kai will also nod.
Oh, she's really young.
Yeah. I've been taking care of her for about 3 years now.
Give us
That
24
must be
hours.
difficult.
It could be easier, yeah. My mom left quite the reputation.
Kai's going to look over at Otho. Well, you're doing a really good job as a big sis. And I know when they grow up, they'll appreciate it.
If she grows up.
When she grows up.
If you don't die.
Oh, we've done that twice.
Sick of it,
Right.
actually.
Could do with a little less dying. If it's all the
For
same
my
to
sake, you
everyone
better
else.
not die.
Well, where we come from, we have a saying. Nothing stays dead in Eastonvale.
Are we good saying that?
Oh yeah, we should
can
tell her
turn-
about this. We should tell her about the village of skeletons. Really friendly ones too.
Maybe we should leave first. Why don't we just keep leaving? Leaving is good.
Village of Skeletons.
Yeah, well, okay,
They
great.
talk using chalkboards.
I'd imagine they don't have lungs to speak with.
No, not really.
All right. Well, take care. I'll meet you back here in the morning, okay?
Nods.
She sets back down the tunnel from where you guys came. At this point, you climb the ladder and you find currently Arbane kind of sitting reclined, reading his book.
Oh, I'm so relaxed. What a glorious day.
I had a great time.
You have returned. It is nice to see you again. I have not gone near camp all day. I am afraid that the guards might notice me. Hans was by earlier today. Yeah, he mentioned that the alert was quite heightened. The gates were double guarded.
Well, kind of funny that. Looks over to Kai.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
What has happened?
Oh, a lot. That was a lot. We got to the hideout, and well, let's just say that there was more there than we expected, along with a couple of guards.
I guess we regale everything to him.
Oh,
I
yeah.
imagine. I imagine you
yeah.
meet up with Hans as well, and just sit around, have a little bit of a campfire.
Some
will-
pine cone tea.
Campfire moment.
Yeah.
I will
God.
absolutely read off the document that was ciphered in Thieves' Cant to him as well, to see if he recognizes any names in there.
He does actually. 1 second.
While you look that up, Eastgun is gonna just be like sitting very slumped over next to the fire, trying to just dry out. Even for him, this was too damp an encounter.
Yeah, it's pretty wet. Your clothes are actually, Hans is willing to wash them for you too.
Oh, yeah.
Please, by all means.
It's very like it sounds like a literal washing machine when he does it.
Oh, hell yeah.
God.
The spin cycle is crazy. It actually
Just-
works on like real
His
washing
arms
machines.
just pop out like General Grievous spinning the clothes around. His circle.
No, I wanna imagine that he can compartmentalize it like the dad from Robot.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Jesus.
Obi-Wan
Kenobi,
you are soaked. Let me help you with that.
That's not
how you
deal with 100% cotton, Kenobi.
All right.
Arbane notes out, I know of Trovola Kellen, actually, quite intimately, in fact. His death by this method comes as a great surprise to me. Trovola Kellen was a merchant lord, not too dissimilar to myself as well as others. Him and Lady Sunderfree, Grokdraina Sunderfree, those two were in the running to make the council seat. Specifically, had he not died, he may have gotten the position, but it seems as though Lady Sunderfree sought to ensure her positioning.
What was the other person's name? Not Sunderfree, but the other one.
Trovola Kellen.
Travolek?
Trovola.
Travola, like
Travolta.
Travolta, but without the
Yeah.
extra T's.
Travolta.
Exactly
Yeah.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
And then Kellen, like Kellen.
Yeah, he is a human.
Yes, he was a human. Yes, indeed. He was. I don't quite know what to make of him. I did not speak with him at length at any times. We did talk politics every now and again, but he was, very. He took advantage of his opportunities and made some opportunities as well. He enjoyed his drink and his gambling as well.
This dwarf bitch the letter refers to, would that happen to be the member of the council that currently presides?
The fact that they mentioned Gutter Dwarf makes me believe that it is Grokdraina Sunderfree. She changed her name. She was part of Gutter clan, she claimed. Skullcrusher, specifically. But she changed her name upon entering into Pud. A new leaf, she called it.
She was a skull crusher.
Indeed. And she was the matriarch of trade in her clan, before they were, I don't know exactly what happens within the dwarven circles, but condemned or outcast, I believe. She is not too much a stranger to such dirty tactics. But such information I kept to my breast. I did not speak to it to anybody.
Milo pulls Otho aside really quick. Hey, Otho.
Yes, Mr. Brightbeam.
Do you think that this guy'd be able to help out with that forgery you're trying to write? I mean, being on the council and all.
Perhaps.
Or if he'd even work. I don't know, it's just a thought, sorry.
It may help.
He nods.
Ethanello, I don't know him as intimately, but I know the name. Ethanello Flynn is his name. Ethanello Finn. He is he sells many wares from Cethelia, specifically alchemical supplies, things like that. However, he was barred from selling poisons, or barred from PUD because of selling poisons. To hear that he was still working with the Nightshade gang does not surprise me in any way. The man had a way with words and a way with bribes, so no doubt he found his way in and out of PUD by his own means. This, of course, was before my time, but it was, it's strange. He was a somewhat famous smuggler, and not known to be famous.
Sounds like he got what was coming to him.
I am curious about this stranger from the east. I have heard rumors. Some network of trade underground and unseen. There seems to be some sort of exchange between the east and Cethelia itself. Trades of magical goods, some intercepted, some not. I'm genuinely curious about these things.
You said between Cethelia and the east?
In the east, yeah.
Gray Shroud. Geographically, where are Cethelia and Viasulai neighbors?
Oh god, no. Cethelia is all the way to the west, like the northwest.
Right. I think I remember hearing this actually.
Yeah. Viasulai in reference to that would be probably in like if we're going from Cethelia to Viasulai, it's probably southeast, slightly south, but more east for sure.
Okay. Like on the other side of
Stranger
the
from
continent?
the east.
Basically, yeah, almost.
Okay, so one's on the west coast, one's on the east coast. That makes sense.
Cethelia is a large nation. There are whispers of revolution there, and exceeding in magical study and practition.
Kai's eyes are going to go a little bit wide as he takes note of that. Well, that's,
I thought you were going to say as he takes psychic damage.
Cool.
Ow.
Take
I've taken enough
37
damage for
psychic
it.
damage.
37!
37!
That's a specific number.
It sure is.
37. My brother took 37.
In a row?
All at once?
No, in a row.
In a row?
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
Oh, Lord in heaven.
God.
The rest of the names, I'm afraid I do not know them.
I see. The one that I think pertains most to our situation here is this Vedran Landers.
I do not know who that is, I'm afraid.
Apparently, Landers was related by blood. The father of the woman that now inhabits this creature that prowls the night in Pud.
I know that. Again, second, sorry. Just gotta check my notes here.
Yup.
You know what's here.
Empty page just says Milo.
No, it says Kilo.
That's fair.
It mentions the music box. I did not know it was from the Nightshade Gang's location. It was before my hiring. I believe the two council members' deaths were tied to this creature, and they must have looted the place before I came into power. I apologize. I wish I had known ahead of time.
Do you know where they keep it in the mansion? I forget if I asked you.
Mansion?
The council building that they have.
Oh, that's no mansion. The council building, yes, there's a vault deep within the center of the council building. It is heavily guarded, and it is also magically protected as well.
Would the Pearl of Necrecta been moved there already?
You did catch the attention of certain members of the council. If they've moved it, I am not privy to it, but if it is important, they may have already sought to find it.
Well, then we
If
have a
it's-
chance.
If it is sealed within the vault, I mean this with no disrespect, please. You have done so much for me and more, but you will need much more than yourselves to crack open that vault. It is meant to be protected from even the greatest of sorcerers.
What about dragons?
Dragons, too, I suppose. Given that there's so many to the south, it would not surprise me if there's some words against dragons in particular, but I don't know. It was not my creation. All I know is it's very secure and very hard to penetrate. As for the warehouse, if it has not been processed yet, it might be there. Because it's unpredictable what goods we get from the merchants' wagons, sometimes cataloging the goods can take some time. But if there are items in particular we are alerted to, then sometimes we make a bit of an exception.
So what you're saying is the guards would be a little bit more lacking if they just bring in the items and then throw them into the warehouse and not even bother to check.
To be honest with you, I'm not aware of the extent of the security leading into the warehouse itself, but the warehouse interior is filled with all the misbegotten gains that we have received, taking advantage of this creature's cruelty. It could be anything. It could be wagons filled with potash. It could be wagons filled with who knows. I don't know.
Well, that gives a little bit of our plan some credit.
One more thing. This Lady Orion, does that name ring a bell?
Yes, she's a member of the council.
I see.
He kind of like presses all his fingers together. To be honest with you, she frightens me quite a bit.
Why?
She is magically inclined. She is a very powerful caster in particular.
Oh.
Solskin and Orion have been in power the longest, and they seem to love the power more than others. Most enjoy the money that it comes from. Those two enjoy the power.
So this document, assuming it's not full of falsehoods, is concrete proof that the council was working with burglars and assassins.
It is not a well-known secret, to be honest with you.
Well known
And-
or well kept? Sorry.
It's
That's above game.
it is not. We are in the politics. We are sharing power. Power brings cloak and dagger, you know. I myself have not allied myself with any criminals. I believe in honor and justice, and that has put me at a disadvantage. But most people with their noses to the stonework of Pud know that many, and if not all, members of council have taken advantage of the criminal organization of the Nightshade Gang at least once. Their usefulness cannot be denied. Their morals, however, also cannot be denied. To some, it was certainly much stranger that we took credit for their killings. We had no hand in it whatsoever.
Although I think just gets a very stern look on his face.
I do not wish for you to give up hope. You seem like an honorable sort. But Athel is currently in great unrest to the east. The dwarves aren't wont to roil in our politics of the surface folk. Savas has its own problems, an own interconnected chain of commands, deep and contemplative, and Meadowfield would much rather protect their own than stick their nose into the corruption of Pud. You are on an island here.
Some of us are used to being on an island, so it's okay. This place has problems, and we're just going to take it a step at a time. I mean, right, guys?
That's all we can do.
Exactly. If they move the pro, we'll figure it out. This creature, we're going to definitely have to figure it out. But we've got more progress and more ideas today than we did yesterday, and the longer we stay here, the more we seem to learn and be able to build upon, so things are moving in the right direction. So we just gotta take the next step, because this is going to be a lot of steps on a very long journey. And rather than looking all the way up at the top of the staircase, I'd rather just take the next one.
What is your plan?
Well, Gaius actually came up with a really smart plan that we probably could use your help with. So there's a cart not far from the entranceway of Pud. Gaius's thought as he was running around and saw it was that we could use it to sneak into the warehouse, because they pull them off the streets every, I think he said 3 days, right, Gaius?
Every 3 days, yes.
Aye.
So the idea was basically that Gaius would bring us the cart, and then very early in the morning, before everyone woke up, we'd sneak into it, and then we'd bring it back. And we'd put a little note on the side of it that says it's one of the carts that has to be collected. And assuming all that goes to plan and we don't get caught, they're going to roll us right into that warehouse. Then we search to see if we can find anything. And if we don't, well, then we also have a plan to be able to stay within the city overnight. It's a little concoction that was in the Nightshade Gang's location.
So your plan is to infiltrate into the warehouse to find your item that you are seeking.
Aye.
And if it's not there, then we have to figure out how to get into the council building, or whatever they call it.
What do you intend to do with the creature? I suppose that's my biggest curiosity here.
If we can find a way to put it to rest, then we put it to rest. If we have to kill it, then we kill it.
We do have a way of sidestepping the problem until either we can get close enough to the music box or take it for ourselves.
My greatest concern is our misbegotten allies. The dancing death and her servant. She who put the leash upon that beast and set it upon our town.
What's your concern exactly?
This has not been a free exchange. We have been providing them with things in exchange for use of this creature. If this individual is a foe to you, allowing this beneficial arrangement feels as though a death sentence. But I do not know the caliber of the foe. And he kind of interlocks his fingers and looks down at the campfire. That frightens me even greater.
Are you talking
Well-
about the Dancing Death specifically?
Yes. No member of the council spoke lightly of them, and that to me terrifies me most.
I have a very small amount of information about them. But I have, for lack of a better term, been in the same room as them. And based on what I've been told and what I know and what we've learned, they single-handedly, along with their servant, are probably more powerful than your entire council.
That I can believe. I had asked Solskin about it, and Solskin said, the less I know, the more peace I would be.
If I can say this, there's a lot of wisdom in being scared of them. I am. And I really don't know that much about them. But being scared of them means we have to be smart about what we do. That's why we have all these conversations. Try and work
it's
through all
not-
our options.
It's not hopeless. After all, we've met one of their number and defeated them before.
Something about this just feels so different.
Let's put it this way. When that servant, with or without the Dancing Death, shows up, and they don't have the orb, it's going to get real bad for this city. But we also can't let them keep it. So if there's something we can do to take away what they're using to terrorize this town, it benefits all of us.
One less pet to have in their arsenal.
Exactly.
One less shackle on the innocent people of this town.
And if the Dancing Death gets pissed off, more than likely, they're going to take it up with the council and not the people. Hopefully.
Actually, best case scenario, they take it up with us.
I mean, they're going to do that regardless. I more mean the collateral damage.
I'm kind of hoping they'll skip over the town.
We can be so
I'm not
lucky.
counting on it.
It wouldn't benefit them in the long run. Unless the Dancing Death is completely mad. Destroying an entire town over losing inventory or some kind of treasure would just bring attention to them, negative attention, that the country would have to at least spring to action in some way.
Let's not forget that these are the people that closed off Easonvale for a year and turned it into a smoldering crater of undeath.
Yes,
I
but they
asked-
did that without anyone knowing it was them.
I asked Solskin once if we would be brought to death by this individual. And he said that from such a person, death would be a gift.
What would happen if they dealt with this town is they would eradicate every single person inside the walls and then raise them. And this town would become an undead army. Because that's what they do. So yeah, it would be beneficial to kill literally everyone in this town.
Laundry is done.
Hey. Hi. We were just wondering about that.
Right, we were all naked during this, by the way. Just
Yeah.
I would imagine you guys had robes or like you guys were
I
wearing
got
like
fair
small
clothes.
clothes.
Totally, yeah.
It's
What the
sauna
fuck are
talk,
ro-
you know.
What the fuck are robes?
Yeah, all your clothes are perfectly cleaned by Hans. I borrowed the soap from our snake friends over there, and he points over to the two Yuan T who seem to be playing some sort of game.
Oh, I hope they live.
Why would you say that?
Man,
Now
Don't
there's
name
no
them.
guarantees.
don't name them. Just don't name them.
As you all ruminate, thinking about your best course of action ahead, the next step to your strategy ahead of you, that is where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Oh boy. No matter who wins, we all lose.
A little bit of a shorter session today, just because.
What are you talking about? It's 9:15.
Yeah, we're on time.
Yeah,
fair,
on time.
fair enough.
We're 15 minutes over, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Oh, good fight though. That fight was scary.
That was a tough one.
Yeah, that was a great encounter, though. Well done.
Excuse me.
I think we're gonna have to get the community members to start a new tally because people are tallying like how much damage everybody does, how much damage they've taken. They're gonna have to do a new tally of how many times characters go down.
They're already doing that. They already keep track of that shit.
Oh, that's part of the tally already.
Yeah, they absolutely
it?
tally that.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
I've seen it.
Well,
They also
I-
track our rolls. They track our nat ones and criticals.
So it sounds like next session you guys are gonna try and smuggle yourselves into a cart
We
and
sure
make your way
are.
into the
Yes.
warehouse. All right.
We
love
are
it.
going to Ocean's 11 into the warehouse.
And we will kind of go from there.
Ocean Lords 11.
I'm just getting flashes of Bender and what's the stab your robot's name? Like
Oh, Roberto.
Roberto, just in the hamper. So what do you think about springing out of here? I was thinking right now.
I stand back. I gotta practice my stabbing.
I'm not a robot. Okay, sorry.
Oh,
I'm
God.
tired.
Let's go around the horn, guys, and kick it off.
Twitch.tv/GuyJacoop every Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, 7 p.m. US Central Time. I still do Japan shenanigans, but I'm deep in the orc hole, and I'm gonna own that word now.
I hate it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hold on, guys. I'm here.
I approve of it.
There we go.
Thank you for granting me that.
That's me. Y'all know what I'm up to.
Right on.
Nice.
Up next, we got Mark Allen Jr. Where can we find you and what are you up to?
You can find me on Twitter and Blue Sky at Mark Allen Jr. Here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming. Find me on TikTok at Mark Allen Jr. VA. And for maybe a little while longer, find Bunny on Instagram at Chonk for Life. Real quick, I do want to address this. Some of you who are savvy on the social medias may have seen some posts from me today on Twitter and Blue Sky. I just want to say thank you to those of you who have donated. Your kindness and generosity is not lost on me. I hope that I can return that good favor in any of the forms of entertainment I can offer. But thank you all. Those of you who are in the community who donated, thank you very much. That said, tomorrow I will be playing Mirror's Edge as part of my required annual playing of the game every year since it's come out. If you don't know, it is one of my favorite games, so we should have a great time playing that. That's going to be tomorrow. I'm aiming for a 7 p.m. Central Time start. So come on through. It'll be right here on Twitch. And then Sunday, hey, 3-hour music challenge. It's going to be back. We're going to do it. Maybe we'll get drum and bass for the first time this year. I don't know why the wheel is weighted against it since January, but yeah, we'll see. It'll happen. Come on by. We'll have a good time.
I want drum and bass.
I do too.
Big, dirty,
The wheel has
stinking bass.
denied. But that's it for me.
Well, speaking of wanting drum and bass, Zito, where can they find you and what are you up to? Yeah.
Dang, you should make music.
Did
It's Powerpuff Girls.
You can find me over at twitch.tv/Zito. Tomorrow, probably later into the evening, but hopefully not too late. I'm going to be booting up Ring Racers. I feel at this point we are finally just converting over from SRB2K over to Ring Racers at this point because all the mods are slowly starting to eke in. And also, you know, the Bout Cart mod pack is getting worked on as we speak, which also means that I have to thank everyone in the community who actually like donated to get the pack to the amount of characters it is so far for the first season. including giving money not only for the sprite artist, who's doing an amazing job for all the artwork right now, but also I get to hire voice actors to do lines for me. Wait, like I get to pay them, so that's nice. Which I have to go write up all the audition lines real quick. So that's gonna be me, and then I'm gonna send out the auditions on social medias unless I'm like, hey, Kovac, you want to voice Bout? Who the fuck are you? That's my boy.
No, I got you. I got you. Let me know when they're ready.
Fair enough. All right. Beyond that, I got a bunch of artwork I gotta do. My throat doesn't feel like I have C4 strapped to it, so I can finally get back to doing some like normal streams. So VR is happening in the future, but now thanks to these chuckle fucks, I just purchased a ticket to Ferality, so I'll be showing up there over the weekend at some point.
Let's go.
If you see Toothpick waddling around, if you see a small sassy possum child waddling around, that's me.
Or a thief.
Excellent.
Get him. Point furry. Oh, who the fuck cares? They're all cartoons.
For fuck's sake.
They're all cartoons, man.
Cartoons of what?
My mom.
Oh, fuck.
That's me.
Right on. Monty Glue, where can they find you? What are you up to?
Hi, you can find me at MontyGlue on Twitter. You can find me at twitch.tv/MontyGlue, Blue Sky MontyGlue, and YouTube MontyGlue. If you like more D&D, tomorrow should hopefully be more Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We just got finished doing a shopping episode. And then they're going back to, I think it's floor 18 they're on now, which is absurd. And they're fighting lots of ducks, specifically. You know, those ducks that like to have sharp, pointy canine teeth and like to suck your blood. Those are ducks. And then on Friday, we are starting Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward, which I'm super hyped for. If you haven't caught it already, I released a trailer. There's like a machinima at the beginning with like my friends did a bunch of acting, and Mark actually did a voice in there, and so did Joe Cat. And it's I'm really proud of it. It's not the greatest thing ever, but I'm proud of it. And then Monday should hopefully be some more Mass Effect. We're doing kind of like DLC stuff right now. Also, potentially some pop-up games, because there's going to be a period of time in June where I can't play 14 because Dawn Trail's coming out, so I'll probably be playing a different game at that time. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely check it out. That's everything for me.
Right on. Edward Bosco.
Yeah, I'm just going to do the thing. You can find me at Ed Bosco VA on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, and right here on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco. Let's go through the week real quick. Tomorrow, Throwback Thursday. Bust a Move is going to be the game. We know that for a fact. So come bust a move with us tomorrow at probably 6 p.m. PST, around that time. Maybe 7. It's somewhere in that window. We'll see how our schedules line up. Friday, going to be more wrestling. Also, Thursday and Friday, and I'll be building my streams around this. I will be a guest at Ferality, as we talked about. I will be one of their voiceover guests. I will be doing a panel with Michael Kovac and a couple of the other guests whose name escaped me off the top of my head, and I don't want to say somebody who's not going to be there. But we have 2 on Thursday, I believe, 1 at noon p.m. PST and 1 at 3 p.m. PST. And then on Friday, I will be getting to do a version of Hollywood Squares at 8 p.m. PST. All of those are going to be in VR chat. It is a completely 100% VR chat specific convention, and it is super cool, and I'm super excited to come back as a guest. I was a guest last year, and for whatever reason, one of the people that runs it thinks that it's a good idea to bring me back, so I'll be there. What else do we have? Saturday, we're going to definitely, hopefully, have some Yakuza. Then maybe some Baldur's Gate. We'll see. And I'll totally try to not run off this time. Sunday is the Lord's Day. Let me rest. Monday is going to be, as Monty said, Mass Effect. And hopefully the return of Stalwart Souls. We'll keep you posted on that. Tuesday, we hopefully get back into Halo 5. And then I guess I'll be back here on Wednesday to try to not die again. That's me.
Excellent. It just leaves me. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, and Blue Sky at Distortion Devil. Instagram at Connor McKinley VA. I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to be getting back into God of War. Ragnarok it's announced on Steam, I believe. I'm not sure if it's out yet. But yes, after we finish this God of War, we'll be moving on to Ragnarok. Yes. Wasn't expecting it to come out so soon. Pretty serendipitous. I was going to do Dragon's Dogma afterwards, but that will have to wait.
Also, real quick, because I almost missed it. Happy birthday, Ukiyo Sayonji. There.
Yeah.
Satisfied.
Also, happy birthday, Monty.
Thank you.
That was yes. That's a thing
Yeah.
that also happened.
Birthday!
That also
I'm
happened.
30. Jazz hands.
Your
That's my
knees
man.
will shatter.
I was gonna say,
You've
did the
turned to
man
dust.
collect your knees yet?
My favorite
buckle.
image I got was of Aang at the end of Avatar, where it's just
God,
like
no.
me turning 30. What have you done to me? I took away your bending.
No, body. I want like an image of you and then Gaijin as the Lich from Adventure Time fall.
Yeah.
Because the funny thing is, chat, I'm almost like 10 complete years older than Monty.
Yeah,
Oh.
almost exactly.
Yeah.
At least you're not like my sister, who's 20 years older than me.
Well, my birthday's in a couple of weeks, so I'm looking forward to that as well.
My birthday's in a month.
Oh my god, we are all just birthday buddies.
I feel
July
so bad.
18th, I'm going to the fucking Jersey Shore for my birthday. Holy shit, yay.
I feel so bad because I'm the youngest of 5, and I'm 30 now. So
Time keeps on spinning.
Into the future.
The future.
Michael Jordan
Yeah!
in Space Jam. I love that movie.
Oh, let's go!
I can't believe a fly like an eagle reference in the year of our Lord
Fly like an
2024.
eagle, let my spirit carry me. I wanna
I
fly.
wanna fly.
I'm just
Sorry,
remembering
I'm done.
my childhood, and I'm sad now. Ugh.
You can also check out my DMs Guild, where
Sorry,
I
Connor.
release 5th edition content.
I thought you were done.
That's
I'm
fine.
sorry. That's all my fault.
Yeah. I'm putting a pause on my homebrewing right now because a lot of stuff to do, a lot of stuff to organize. But it'll be all right. Yes. This episode was brought to you in part by Die Hard Dice.
Oh yeah.
Into the future.
Die Hard Dice is your one-stop shop for dice and dice accessories. And if you head on over to dieharddice.com, you can use the code Unexpectables to save 10% on your order when you shop at dieharddice.com. Oh, also, I forgot to plug, my sister is still doing her fundraiser. GoFundMe. My sister's trying to get some money for some legal fees. Currently over half the goal.
Hey, so go fund
Nice.
her, really.
Indeed. Thank you so much for your donations, everybody. I appreciate it very greatly. Yes. Also, check out our merch store. Yeah, we've got a new gateway design in production right now. It'll be ready soonish here. So be on the lookout for that when it comes out. And I'm sure we'll be having more designs later down the line as well. Also, of course, we couldn't do this week in, week out without bits and subs from viewers like you. And where did we leave off?
We left off at Mikan Pachi with 20 bits. It was
Mikan Pachi?
to answer Peach's question was the one that we had to read.
Yes. Well then, Ender King 64, thank you for the 35 bits. Title suggestion: Past Memories.
Oh yeah, we need an episode title.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've got a couple of them. Dugga40 with the 100 bits suggests Drowning in Regret.
Ooh.
Callum draws like with the 10 bits. Kai almost died to a knife popsicle.
He sure did.
It's called an icicle. Because it ices you.
Killer Chansey, thank you for the 10 bits. Episode title: Don't Drink and Die. Like Tabuya, thank you for the 45 bits. Title suggestion: tastes like LaCroix. What does LaCroix taste like?
Dead water.
Water
tastes like
thinking
the
about a
essence
fruit.
of a lime that used to exist.
It's like if a strawberry in another truck farted.
An AI-generated description of fruit.
If
it's like if a lemon passed over a glass of water.
if you sat a crate of sparkling water in front of a view of an ad for a lime
On a television.
on a television.
Across the alleyway.
I love you guys. I'm just gonna say that.
We can all collectively bond over our hatred.
Bubba Bob, think of the 500 bits. For your next Die Hard Dice collab, you should fully embrace the meta and make dandelion-themed dice.
Oh yeah, we read that one. Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely not.
Then we'd actually have to worry about people eating them.
Yeah.
Some people more than others, but
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Monty would start eating dice if they were dandelions.
That was really smooth, Connor. Well done.
Crunch. Ace Bounty, thank you for the 100 bits. Title suggestion: 50 Night Shades of the Grave.
Oh.
K-Man Meister, thank you for the 5 bits. Title suggestion: Drowned Dead. Defective Sheep, thank you for the 5 bits. Title suggestion: Nightmare Drop Distance.
Ooh.
Yep,
That's
that was
pretty good.
that was when I asked who was the Riku of the group.
1,000 bits from Forest Rix, thank you for the... Oh, there was another 20 bits from Mikampachi. Nice. Oh, yeah, here we go. Mikampachi, thank you for the 20 bits. To answer Peach's question, I don't drink IRL, but I love playing my constantly drunk dwarf Rayloff Fireforge. We joked that he drank so much his blood was 40 proof. And if a vampire bit him, they'd get contact drunk or die of alcohol poisoning.
Sick.
I'm getting Hunter the Parenting vibes off that
Yeah.
statement.
I love it though.
Blood is 13% ABV. Jesus Christ. John,
Man, I wish-
thank you for the 95 bits. Title suggestion: Getting Sloshed.
I like that. I like that one.
What was that one?
Getting sloshed.
Oh, that one's good.
Faye Raven, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey, I'll finally get to watch you live. Title ID I had was Water Breathing.
Oh, that one's also pretty good.
Yeah.
Callum Draws, thank you for the 5 bits. Title suggestion: Splash Damage.
Ooh.
Damn, that's good too.
I like that one. That one's real good.
Rar Hockey Dude, thank you for the 100 bits. Can we at least all agree that Milo is Sora?
Give me
Sure,
your
I'll go with
best.
that, yeah.
Give me your best Kingdom Hearts is like, Gaijin, right now. Damn it, he's not responding.
He's too busy.
No,
fighting
no.
with Power Rangers.
I before I unmute, I was like, what?
Goofy, they put bugs in him.
I fight for my friends.
That's
no,
I.
that's Ike, you idiot.
Listen.
I'm still thinking about the fact that there was gonna be like an animated Kingdom Hearts thing or whatever, like a show.
Oh.
And there was they released the storyboards and Riku met Goofy. Like Riku's meeting Goofy, and Goofy's like, "Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Goofy." And Riku responds with, "Yeah, you sure are."
Damn.
Yeah, it was like this. was like this mega haunted, like fucking what was it? Like a not even a pitch. It's just like a storyboard.
Yeah.
The storyboard of a pilot for a possible Kingdom Hearts cartoon show.
Yeah, that was one of the. I think that was the best moment of.
It was really like zany and like
literally
didn't at
Zeno-
all feel like Kingdom Hearts.
Riku is like shaking hands with Goofy as he says it too. It's like
Shaking
real,
hands,
it's real
man.
good.
Oh my god.
It's haunted as fuck. Anywho,
Hey man, it could have been worse than Kingdom Hearts 3, right?
shrug.
Yeah, it's called Kingdom Hearts over 38-day whatever the fuck 3DS game.
No, that's not.
Oh yeah,
true.
Kingdom Hearts over Medium.
Kingdom Hearts, the 3D one.
Yeah,
Kingdom Hearts over easy.
Yeah, I like that one.
Kingdom Hearts, the beltoning.
Kingdom Hearts, the fucking mobile games are canon. Get used to it.
Kingdom
Kingdom
Hearts.
Hearts 5/3 and a quarter.
Kingdom Hearts Nomura Drive.
Kingdom Hearts developed a philosophy in me that I believe that all JRPGs are purposely poorly written to get nerds to talk about it for eternity, thus perpetuating the
Yeah.
brand.
I almost said something very inflammatory.
Okay, I'm fading. Y'all keep going.
Keep going, Connor. Won't we?
Okay. I was gonna say something about JRPGs, but I'll refrain. Cost 21, thank you for the 5 bits. Do you want this W or L, Goomba?
Oh, the fucking
The orc hole is a W, and I will hear nothing else of it.
Okay, man.
It's spelled with an H unless you're spelling it WHOLE. Then you can
Mark,
W.
I know where you live.
I fucking was hoping someone would make that joke.
Ugh.
The Ancient Beard Shaman, thank you for the 2 months. Ace Bounty, thank you for the 45 bits. Gaijin, walking your own path is hard. Just keep going down the path you want, homie.
I'm gonna try.
Callum Draws, thank you for the 5 bits. Man, first Martirallo, now this. The party has real bad luck when it comes to rain.
Yeah, actually.
Ride the Rails, thank you for the 100 bits. Hey GG, if you're getting burnt out on making Japan-focused content, you should pivot to other types of content on your main channel. I can't speak for everybody, but I watch your vids because I like you, your sense of humor, your editing, and the quality of your videos in general.
I tried doing that, and it confuses the algorithm, and I have hemorrhaged so much from it. So please go check out my other channel, Game Glitzdaka.
There it is. Wolfwing Pup, thank you for the bit. Vita Norvius, thank you for the 21 bits. She just finished the manga so she could play Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, yes.
Amateur
Really,
Procrastinator, thank you for the 200 bits. Title suggestion, Drowned Sorrows. D. Soliphant, thank you for the 100 bits. I remember thinking.
Thinking
Well,
what?
I don't.
Hi, Vsauce Michael here.
Fury the Gold Dragon, thank you for the 100 bits. Deadbeat Father of the Year, everybody. Alpha Rabbit, thank you for the 100 bits. Love the session tonight, episode title, Bemonia.
No!
And finally, thank you for the 1,000 bits from Messenger of Chaos. This is the orc hole. It was made for me.
Damn right.
I have a raid suggestion.
I do as well, but what do you got?
We haven't raided them in forever, and we haven't seen them stream in forever, but Perception Studios are back.
Ooh.
Our puppeteer friends.
Let's go.
We met them at TwitchCon years ago. They were fantastic. And
They're doing
currently
Wild
playing-
Beyond the Witchlight.
Yeah, would people be down for raiding them?
I'm up for
good.
it.
Absolutely.
I'm also down.
I love
for it.
Yeah, puppets are great.
I'm for it in any direction.
Perception. I just want to make sure I spell it right. Studio. Perception Studio. All right, I feel like our raid message should be like splish splash or something like that.
Splish splash.
I think splish splash would
Don't
be
get
good.
sloshed.
Don't get sloshed. That's
Yeah,
good too.
don't get sloshed.
That was good.
Don't get sloshed or splish splash. Your guys' choice. All right, be nice to our friends over at Perception Studios. These guys are great. Catch you guys later. See you next week.
Have a good
Bye.
day.
Bye bye.
It's not the soundboard. It's not the.
He said it.